Hello everyone and welcome to another Sovereign Citizen Watch. How are we all doing? Are we ready to travel? Are we ready to travel? How's everyone doing? We're in the middle of a hype train. 80% to level 1 right now. Thanks so much for all your support. Let's see. Dork Demon Dan says delete laws is big in the news of sovereign citizen tomfoolery. Can't wait to get Hannah's take. Yeah, we've watched a couple videos from him before. I have one pulled up. I don't know if it'll be interesting, but he's definitely been on the radar of people like Blue Bacon and some other people that I watch. So, Fenny Kagami, thank you for 3 months, says, yeah, 3 months. Procagam with 500 bits says, finally got around to getting tested for ADHD meds and was prescribed them. However, while at the pharmacy, they got a call from my doctor canceling the order because of blood pressure concerns. Ooh, I'm sorry. I hope they figure something out for you. Cupcake Chaos with 76 bits, Bumble Homestead with 200, Wag Roads with 23 months at tier 1, and Logarth says, ooh, hooray, it's a hype twain. I know, I've been reading too much Daddy Sume bit messages. True. Update on Mr. Blast. He's out of surgery. He's doing well. So, that's good. Alec Holland with 50 bits says, as a fellow movie nerd collector, I just wanted to recommend you check out this absolute classic, Over the Edge. Oh god, what is it?
Welcome to New Granada, where people come to escape city life.
15% to level 2. Oh, hydrate.
Clean air, good schools. It's a perfectly planned community, but something strange is happening. Something that wasn't part of the plan.
Seems to me like you all were in such a hopped-up hurry to get out of the city that you turn your kids into exactly what you're trying to get away from.
Something that could drive this town over the edge.
Is it like Children of the Corn, but teenagers?
Take these home to your parents. It's to let them know about a special emergency meeting to discuss the problems about your people.
Kid who tells on another kid is a dead kid.
I don't know how many of us are willing to admit just how deep in trouble some of the kids in this city are.
Tension is rising.
You people talk about these kids like they're a bunch of animals.
Tempers are raging.
Your son and some of his friends are part of this.
My son and his friends are part of this town.
Time is running out. And something's got to explode.
Poetic Fox with 50 bits says, I'm just going to take this moment to say, as someone who has disabilities, if you have a disability, it's not a reason to be angry at retail workers. Had a deaf woman last night that treated me like shit as I was trying to get her measured for glasses. Oof. Sorry to hear about that. Astro Fox with 100 says, always starting streams just in time to save me from boredom on long shifts. That's what I'm here for. 24% to level 2 with a minute and a half left.
I can assure you everything is under control.
They were old enough to know better, but too young to care.
That's a good tagline.
And now this town is over the edge.
I do not have Willow on Blu-ray. I've never seen Willow. Tammy Marie, thanks for 9 months. That's a sub-baby. This sub-baby's name is going to be Sovereign Traveler. Sovereign Traveler, to whom no law will ever apply. 51% to level 2 with a minute left. Don't let the dream die. I need to get better at hyping up the hype train. I need to get, like, training to be like an auctioneer, like 50, 75, 75, 80. Do we have 60? Do we have 60? Do we have 75? Do we have 80, 85, 90? And we have 100% of level 2 because Procagam has gifted 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you. The Willow Blu-ray is expensive. Oh, is it out of print? Yeah. I'll wait until they release it on 4K or something. The Willow TV show's coming out in a while, so maybe they'll do a re-release of the physical media. 77% to level 3. 77. Do I hear 80? 80, over here in the chat. And do it. How do auctioneers keep talking? You run out of things to say immediately. 77, do I hear? Do I hear 78 over here in the green shirt? Do we have a 80, 85, 90, 95? No, 77, okay. Oh, I know the Sovereign Citizen in comment etiquette. That's the first thing we're gonna cover as kind of a fun intro to the Sovereign Citizen stuff. They did just reprint it? Oh, good. I assumed it's because the Willow show's coming out. Down to 20? Okay, cool. I'll check it out. I already went through my Blu-ray budget this month, though, so I gotta wait till next month. Bubble Homestead says, how did you know I have a green shirt? I am psychic. That or there are 81 people here and a limited number of colors for shirts. Hydrate. Alec Holland with 100 bit says it's a teen revolution flick. It's great. Also, Billy Jack and Legends of Billie Jean. I think Billy Jack was Mr. Kraft's favorite movie in Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Hydrate. 87% to level 3. Why am I doing my ink voice? This is my voice of my D&D character. Why do I, Did I show you all my new dice for the D&D game? They are very hefty metal dice that I got to match my character's gun metal color. They are lovely. They are very nice and metal. They make a nice satisfying clack. Clickety-clack, they say. Moira Soma, thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Much appreciated. What if I do the rest of the hype train in my D&D character voice? Would that be incredibly obnoxious? Level 3 complete. Thanks, everyone. 97% to level 4. This will be an easy level to clear. Nice dice to make pew pew at your enemies. Yeah, I got D6s that are for my sneak attack dice, that are shaped like bullets. Those will be coming in soon too. Let's go Ink Auctioneer. Ink wouldn't be an auctioneer. She'd rob the auction. MW1642, thanks for gifting a sub and getting us over level 4. We might get to level 5 today. Nice. Always appreciative of all the support that helps the channel run. And I appreciate all of you viewing, because it wouldn't be a show without viewers. 14% to level 5. I feel bad, honestly, that I have to like sit here and like try and get people to give money for the hype trains. But this show, like PBS, is brought to you by viewers like you. I'm not as wholesome as Mr. Rogers, but I do also live in a fantasy land, in order to cope with how terrible life is. That's my headcanon for the land of make-believe on Mr. Rogers. That's how he coped. Mr. Rogers was one day without Trolley away from becoming the Joker. Fun fact. So, we're gonna watch the internet comment etiquette video. We have some traffic stops, of course. We have someone who tried to do a citizen's arrest and was arrested themselves for impersonating a police officer for doing so. We have some more citizen stuff. We have Tyrant Slayer trying to go back to the courthouse, at least I believe. No, this is a different time they went to the police records building. We have Glenn Serio going into another post office. Freedom Unchained talking about his plans for his libertarian paradise. How am I doing tonight? Good. 14% to level 5 with 3 minutes left. We have Gavin CM, who is mad that people on TikTok are making fun of him. And of course, delete laws. What a lineup, I know. We might not get to them all, but I like to overpack the schedule than underpack. That way I can always use the other stuff later. Neemsor Kolboth gifts 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Gets us to 98% to level 5. So close. I can smell it. It's musk. The musk of the level 5 hype train is in my nostrils. It's old Glenn. Glenn hasn't done anything since he's been jailed. I don't know if he got bailed out or what, or if a condition of the bail was that he not make any new videos, but either way, he hasn't made videos since his arrest. So we're relying on old classic Glenn Serio. Maps and Mimics with 170 bits says choo choo. The Narrator 9000 says can't stay for the whole stream, but hope it goes great, Hannah. Thank you very much. No updates on Marcel. I can look. Let me see if I can find anything while there's still like a minute and a half left on the hype train, so we'll let that run while I look at Marcel Bissett news, if there is any. Marcel Bissett. Morok says, I'm enjoying this new farming life sim. I can't decide if I should marry the werewolf girl, the succubus, or the local god. Always go for the succubus. Oh, look, my thumbnail comes up when you search Marcel. Let me turn the screen off for a second so I can look at it and see if his Facebook is... Maybe if I use his legal name, because Marcel Bissett is not his legal name. Okay, looking at... Nope, he's still on the most wanted list. There is no new Peter, I'm sorry. He hasn't done anything, to my knowledge. Bardlock Moses with 50 bits, 115%. Yeah, so the most wanted... Manitoba's most wanted, Marcel is indeed still on there. Most wanted in the East District. He's not posting... I'm not in Truth Social, so I can't say whether or not Peter's been posting there. Yeah, looks like he's still at large. At least as at large as he can be at 5'7". Buzzing. Okay. That was a mean joke. I have nothing against anyone's heights. I stand a short king, okay? But he's not a king. He's a judge, and we're fucked. Anyway, Logard says, just a happy reminder, the crying Nazi Chris Cantwell still has 2 years and 4 months in jail. Nice. He's been in over 500 street fights. That's true. That's what he says. He might be in a beaver dam. He may. Very well. Thanks for the hype train, everyone. Alright, now that we're in it to win it, things that rhyme, let's go ahead and take a look at Internet Comment Etiquette, Eric's newest video on sovereign citizens. I love this guy. He's very funny. Big Money Salvia. He got his channel back, I believe, on Twitch, so I should be able to watch this. He only had like a 30-day suspension for using the C word in his first ever live stream. But he's back now, so I can play this.
Hello students, Big Daddy Salvi is back with more hot takes and cold nips. Now in today's lesson, we're going to look at one of the most entertaining communities online, sovereign citizens. A sovereign citizen is someone who insists that they're not a citizen of their own country, but instead a citizen of like, the world. I actually don't know. Here's what Wikipedia says. The sovereign citizen movement, also SovCit movement or SovCits, is a loose grouping of primarily American litigants, activists, commentators, tax protesters, financial scheme promoters, and conspiracy theorists who claim to be answerable only to their particular interpretations of the common law and to not be subject to any government statutes or proceedings unless they consent to them. Yeah, you might be thinking, hey, that Wikipedia article sounds like it was making fun of sovereign citizens, and yeah, probably was. That's because sovereign citizens are excellent at putting themselves in hilarious situations where they lose horribly. Sovereign citizen gets tased. Aw, I hate when they spoil the best part in the title. Play.
I'm not a person. So you deal here with Admiralty Maritime Jurisdiction, which deals with persons, which I am not.
What are you?
I'm a man. I'm a man, yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
All right, let's try to guess which person in this video is gonna tase him.
This is also freedom of the press. I mean, I don't know what the hell.
I think it's blue shirt guy.
Law book you're reading, man. But it doesn't...
He if I remember correctly, he gets like a real good stance, like he's been training his whole life for this, and then he
apply to me.
You leave the camera with your mother outside the courtroom and you can come in.
You are not God. You have no jurisdiction over me.
God's not worried about cameras, sir.
Is there a difference between what do you call them? There's one that like shoots out prongs and like electrocutes you, or shocks you rather. Electrocution by definition is death by shock, and the other one is like a handheld thing. What's the difference? Is there a naming difference? Stun gun versus taser. Okay.
All right.
Okay, that guy's gonna tase him.
Well, why are you worried about cameras? Because you want to do something wrong? Because you want to do something wrong? Because if it's against the rules, that means it's because somebody intends on wronging somebody else. Because they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
It's a nice speech, but you're still not coming in.
Hey, see, now I'm thinking maybe a minion's gonna creep up behind him and hit him with the taser. Oh, nope.
Step back.
And you're using...
Yeah, there's the stance. Overthought says, I'm a man.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
True. Hello.
Hi, could you mute the mic for a second?
Alrighty. Everything's good.
And there's the minions. It never gets old. It only gets old when you start to feel bad for them. But that's not gonna happen.
Ah, stop, please. I'm not doing anything wrong. Hey, you know what?
You're not allowed to bring a camera into the courtroom. Morok says, when I die and go to hell, the first thing I'm gonna do is find whoever invented coleslaw and send them to double hell. Sounds good?
You guys are really overstepping your bounds right now.
Oh, shit. It's a great community of sovereign citizen bullies. We all talk to each other. Hey, brother, great vid. I laughed my butt off. This is like watching someone try out a new ability in a video game. My man unlocked the sovereign citizen power-up, and the first thing he does is try to barge into a courtroom with his phone out. Fortunately, Penn and Teller's evil twins were there to tase him, which somehow he didn't see as a possibility in this situation. By the way, nice touch putting those minions in there. I thought that really heightened the experience. I was about to feel sympathy for this guy, but then the minions let me know that I'd be the odd one out if I wasn't laughing at this dumb dick-sucking idiot. And post.
He's such an eloquent young man. Wagrode says, tasers equals fires prongs into you as electrical contacts at a distance. Stun gun equals you jam electrical contacts directly into them within arm's reach. Gotcha. Do you guys know where the word taser comes from? Thomas A. Swift's electric rifle, based on the book series from the turn of the century that were very popular, involving a young genius, Thomas Swift, who invented all sorts of crazy gadgets, and each book would be centered around the new gadget, and he would solve crimes or dilemmas using said inventions, like his electric rifle. Lily Love Stuff says, I went to a cop cookout, not by choice, and they were shooting each other with tasers and laughing their asses off. The trash. The funny thing is, some of the devices that he invented are now just normal devices. I'm pretty sure one of them is like Thomas A. Swift and his portable telephone. Like, the fact that he had a portable phone was enough to solve a crime or something. It's funny.
Hey, you guys want to see the worst way to handle getting pulled over ever? Well, here's about 10 of them.
I have you for speeding, 72 and a 55. So I need to see your driver's license.
Is speeding a crime?
Yes, it is. I need to see your license and proof of insurance, sir.
Can you prove that I'm driving?
Sir, I need to see your license and
Picture phone. I think I was thinking of the picture phone one.
proof of insurance.
Am I driving?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not. I'm traveling.
Yeah, they say they're traveling or some shit because it makes them exempt from U.S. law, but no, it doesn't.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Dude ripped the window, a god among insects. First cop is badass as fuck.
Dude, I'm too old for this. How you doing?
How's it going?
Hold on, let me get up there first and I'll talk to you. United States citizen, sir? Yes?
I'm gonna opt out.
This video...
That sucks too, because that state cop or whatever seemed like he was in a really good mood. He seemed like he was like, oh, I gotta climb up your truck. He probably would have given you a warning if you just were nice.
Yo, just made me...
Oh, was it Border Patrol? I'm sorry, I didn't recognize the uniform.
He laugh over and over again.
I don't like these intimidations.
It's not intimidation, it's the law.
Yes, it is. It's not the
I'll
law.
count you 3 and I will break this glass.
Don't break the glass, man.
Buddy, you might not be an American citizen, but that is an American police officer, and they love to break windows. Hey, muzzle top! Does anyone have a video of this guy explaining to his boss how the window got broken?
Hydrate.
Yeah, we just went through a breathalyzer. We refused to stop through a breathalyzer test.
Oh, this is one of my favorite ones.
I'm traveling.
He literally just runs from the cops, and I don't know what he thought was going to happen here. He seems genuinely surprised the cops keep following him. And Andy Owl says, I'm gonna opt out, beats I don't consent to being arrested, not gonna lie. At least it's different. I enjoy variation, you know?
All right, quick guess. What do you think's gonna happen next?
I do not consent. You've got no right. Whoa!
What is happening?
This is thuggery. What the hell's going on?
I do not consent. I do not consent. Almost shat myself laughing.
I am asking him for his supervisor. I am asking you for your supervisor. Okay, officer, I am asking you for your supervisor to come out here. Now you have busted my vehicle up, and now you are going to detain me. You are illegally getting into my vehicle, and now you have taken my car.
Oh, what a bunch of nincompoops. Damn, even someone's grandma's punching down on these people. Are you tired of nefarious fascist police officers smashing your windows every time you get pulled over? Well, take your next social security check to Big Money's Sovereign Citizens Window Replacement Service. No ID? No problem. No registration? You don't have to tell me shit. We're a sovereign company, which means we're not from anywhere, so we don't have to pay taxes or follow laws that keep us from employing child slave labor. So next time a state trooper shatters your window with the butt of his mag light just because you acted comically suspicious, give us a call. Our window replacement orphans will ride their tricycles over to your home and install a brand new window so you can go back to rolling it up in cops' faces and getting it smashed all over again. We have teams standing by all over this big piece of land we live on that nobody belongs to for sovereign citizens who think they can outfox a police officer who's probably been looking for a reason to break someone's window all fucking day. What that really means is we're located in Northern California, Oregon, Florida, and Penis Valley, Mississippi, where I was born in a burned-down schoolhouse. That's Big Money Sovereign Citizens Window Replacement Service.com if state troopers know your face by now. I normally don't root for the police unless they're in one of my many favorite comic book franchises, but if you people keep talking to cops like you have a Girl Scout in the trunk, I'm gonna be a very rich man. Oh, by the way, all the orphans are very sick with something right now, so keep your distance while they install your new window. And please don't feed them. They are sovereign citizens and they can forage their own meals. And I can get away with all this shit because I'm just traveling. Post. And yes, I do own that domain, and yes, it does forward to my merch store. Well, I could show you compilations of sovereign citizens getting their windows smashed for hours. There's simply so many of them. But no, I'd rather get inside the minds of these people so that I can mercilessly shit on them in brand new and exciting ways, and not at all accidentally stumble upon a reason to feel sympathy for them or anything. So here's Facebook. Sovereign citizens are a joke. The sovereign citizens are at it again. I swear to God, sovereign citizens are fucking R-worded. Oh, it's mostly just Facebook groups making fun of them. Well, this is odd. It seems like there's more people mocking the movement than there are people in the movement.
That's probably true. It's the same with flat earthers and stuff. It's easily and It's easy to mock. But also, if you're looking for their groups on Facebook, they don't call themselves sovereign citizens most of the time. That's like, some of them consider that derogatory. So if you're looking for like sovereign citizen stuff on Facebook or Telegram are good places to find the groups. You want to look for like free inhabitant or First Amendment citizen, or like there's all sorts of different little names they go by. Right to travel, stuff like that. They don't normally call themselves sovereign citizens at this point because that word has become so synonymous with their shitty behavior. Freeman of the land, sometimes, sure.
Does that mean that the movement isn't big enough to mock? Because all I can find here are a few scattered posts. Why doesn't this group have a link for files to be downloaded? Someone posted a link for paperwork. I am searching for that link. Oh my god, you are asking for people to send you shit to be downloaded. Got the link right here, girl. Check out www.nevervaccinate.com. It's got all the info. And reply. And yes, I do in fact own that domain as well. And once again, it does redirect to my merch store. I have a question. I'm looking to become a sovereign citizen. I'm in my 60s and wanted to know if I will still be able to receive Social Security benefits. Nope, we don't want you. I'm speaking on behalf of all sovereign citizens. You can go fuck off and stick to your benefits. And reply. Well, I just saved that bitch's driver's side window. And speaking of savings, today's lesson is brought to you by Albert.
Uh-oh, here comes Albert.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Albert, what's new?
Oh, everyone at this party is saying the nicest things about me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, okay, so I overheard that guy over there saying how I'm helping him with his finances.
What?
Yeah, apparently he downloaded me into his phone, and then now I go through
Ad
all
for
of his
some app, I'm
income
skipping
card, and now
Albert.
200.
What else is new with you?
.com/some random guy. Hey, and sign up for free. Okay, welcome back. Thanks, Albert, for sponsoring this lesson. The app, not some random guy. And hey, speaking of random guys, guess what's about to happen to this one?
You guys don't have this authority.
They do.
You're gonna break my window. I'll open my door. Don't! Ow! Asshole!
Here's Eric's channel, by the way,
Yeah,
if you
good
do want to
guess. So we've
subscribe. He has
laughed and
tons of
laughed at these
content.
sovereign
He's very funny.
citizens and their silly made-up rights, but we've only found like 3 of them online. So where are the rest of them hiding? And why is it on TikTok? Here's hashtag sovereign citizens, and as you can see, we got some bogeys.
You are delaying me, which is a penal code violation in the state of California.
That law only applies to U.S. citizens.
Well, where are you a citizen of?
I am not a U.S. citizen.
Well, see, that's
I am a free inhabitant. I am of the earth. I do not belong to any corporation. I do not belong to any country.
Yeah, but as
no.
long as you're in the sovereign states of the United States, you will abide by the rules and laws.
See,
yeah, didn't he do a video on the stupid, like, chud backlash to the Lord of the Rings trailer, and then he made a video making fun of that, and then Sargon made a whole thing responding to Eric's video, and then Eric responded to Sargon's video or something? I still haven't watched that yet. It sounds very funny, though.
You have
a free inhabitant is they are allowed to. They're free people. They have all of the rights of a U.S. citizen without following any of their laws.
Well, that would just be pure anarchy.
Nope.
I can't even tell if this is pro-sovereign citizen, but the comments are: call the police on him and file free citizen's arrest on him. He impeding her travel and is her property. She isn't a commercial business. These states are undermining Constitution. Give back your license plate, and registration of the car, which is your personal property, and be a traveler. I traveled up my boyfriend's butt while reading these comments until I got pulled over at a speed trap and the cop arrested my balls for not having an ID. And everything's legal. Oh, you know what? I know how to find the real sovereign citizens. I just gotta misspell it. Hashtag sovereign citizens and search. Yup, there we go. That's where they're all hiding.
I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am.
Yeah, I don't really want to make fun of this one because it's oddly endearing. Like, how could a cop ever smash her window? What I'm gonna do is a duet. Oh, I look good. I look good. Oh, I look good. Hang on, what's this bitch saying? Government funds are not politicians' money, it's our money. Their job is to facilitate it the way we see fit. Oh yeah, no, definitely, that's true. Wait a second, what if we don't have to pay taxes? Sovereign citizens? Try sovereign covidiot. See, that guy tried to make fun of them, but he also spelled it wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna duet this shit too. Oh my god, I look so good. I look so good. And hey, here's some guy using the tenets of sovereign citizenship to just ignore the president.
I just watched a video by a young man and I was very impressed. It says in the Declaration of Independence,
and I quote, "Governments are instituted among..."
Okay, the Declaration of Independence is an interesting historical document, but it doesn't have any basis in U.S. law. The Constitution is the foundational document of United States law. You can't cite the Declaration of Independence in, like, a lawsuit or anything, or in a defense.
Men, deriving their just power from the consent of the governed. I, as an American citizen, would like to formally announce that I revoke my consent to be governed by this president.
Yeah, for some reason, this TikTok is like flypaper for other people just quietly staring into camera.
I, as an American citizen, would like to formally announce that I revoke my consent to be governed by this president.
That's not how anything works.
Do not tell me what to do.
Like, who would waste their time adding themselves to this nonsense? Oh, you know what? I'm in there too.
Do not tell me what to do. I'm a free man. I'm a citizen. I am not your subject.
And I am banned from TikTok. But that's okay, because I saved the most important video for last. Yes, that's right. This last video is going to make us all feel bad because it approaches these people from a mental health angle. So we're going to quickly realize that we're the assholes in this situation. Sovereign Citizens Movement, mental health and personality.
Oh, no.
Yeah, time to feel bad and play.
The Sovereign Citizen Movement is an anti-government ideology that started in the United States and spread to a number of other nations like Australia, Britain, Canada, and New Zealand. Sometimes sovereign citizens refer to themselves as freemen on the land. The core of their ideology is that no individual can be governed without first providing explicit consent. So essentially, they don't recognize the authority of the government to tell them what to do. They will not accept restrictions on their freedom. To them, every person is a nation unto themselves.
That is so sad.
Often, they don't pay taxes. They don't get their cars registered. They don't apply for a driver's license. They don't buy automobile insurance. They will not vote, obtain a marriage license, or use zip codes. So I guess they are underrepresented among mail carriers.
Hang on, did he just make fun of them?
They use the term special trust deposit. They refer to the government as a corporation. And they like the term chargeback notice. This one is popular when they are trying to get out of paying a bill.
Oh, no way. Even the mental health video is shitting on these people.
I find this movement to be pretty interesting. Most conspiracy theories don't have an upside to the person who believes in them. For example, if someone believes in alien lizard people, they usually don't believe that the lizard humanoids are going to give them money or break them out of jail. It's like the members of this group were thinking, if we're going to make stuff up anyway, we might as well get something out of it.
This was supposed to make you feel bad.
As far as mental health disorders, some are thought to have psychosis, including both hallucinations and delusions, although it is believed that the vast majority are not psychotic. So they probably don't have disorders like schizophrenia or a major mood disorder with psychosis.
All right, so basically fuck these people.
In a sense, this movement provides a convenient way to escape any legal responsibility, although not actually a good way to escape it, but in someone's thinking, they could look at this as the ultimate exception to all laws. Rather than fight each law on its merits, it's easier to simply say, I'm exempt from all legal action. Again, highly convenient to a con artist, but also, I think, something that is tempting for somebody with conspiratorial thoughts.
And you know how we treat people with conspiratorial thoughts, right?
Not only will I not bail you out of jail, PK the Lost, I won't even visit you.
I would like to join this group, seriously. My ideal life would just be off the grid. My father is in jail for following this shit. My younger siblings are having a terrible time. It's ruining my family's lives. Oh, wait, now I feel bad again. Yeah, these people are alienating families. That's not cool. Mental health issues like this are sad. I've seen some videos where a sob-sick gets pulled over and gets their window smashed. I used to think it was funny to see stupid people get what they deserve, but now I just feel bad for them. Maybe this lesson was a mistake. Maybe I should just stop here and put it on the shelf. They actually have a point. Oh yeah? Which fucking point is that, dipshit? Bless sovereign citizen. Oh yeah, now we're blessing them. Okay. I love the sovereign citizen movement. It's standing up for my constitutional rights if I guess everybody else would rather live in a land where the police can be Tyrant Skeet, possibly George Floyd would be alive now if more people would be, you know, sovereign citizens instead of giving tyranny. And that's where it ends up, with the stupidest shit you've ever seen in your life. So today's real lesson is all about the dangers of sympathy. Don't get sympathetic, you little fucking pussy. I may not be...
Morok says, so I was talking to one of my old college friends and I brought up my roommate's sophomore year. He got in trouble with the teacher for stalking a girl and got out of any punishment by claiming I didn't know it was wrong. Christian school. He dropped out junior year for bad grades. My friend informed me my former roommate was at the Capitol on January 6th, LMAO. Jesus Christ. I like that your explanation of it was a Christian school. Everyone here understood why that shit flew there. I think Christianity might have a bit of an image problem. Hello, Daddy Sume, welcome. PK the Lost says, and here I thought following a lizard person would be a good idea. What a letdown. I know. We're famously very selfish, but also pretty good streamers. Not great. So, you know, whatever. The really good streamers are mole people. Keep an eye out.
Be a sovereign citizen, but I am a Sauvignon citizen. That means I'm full-bodied with a peppery finish, and if a police officer so much as approaches me, there's a 90% chance I'm getting tased. As a Sauvignon citizen, I may not be a member of the United States, but I do have a piece of paper I bought off the internet that identifies me as grown in the Bordeaux region of France, where the night's chill leaves the thinnest layer of frost, perfect for the dark red fruity notes I'm known for. Also, if anyone asks me for my driver's license, I'll spray blood out my eyes like a horned lizard and continue doing whatever it was that requires a driver's license. Nobody can stop me until I've achieved my goal of becoming entirely Sauvignon. The Sauvignon Code says no country, no king, medium-high tannins. And those are words I will defend no matter how many times I need to replace my windows or see my car impounded because the license plate is just a piece of paper that reads private reserve. One day this country will finally wake up and realize that the government doesn't exist and police aren't allowed to arrest you until you've decanted for at least an hour. Also, as a Sauvignon citizen, my appearance on To Catch a Predator is not legally binding in any way, nor are the forged checks that multiple state counties that I don't recognize are out to get me for without my consent. And post! Well, in conclusion, let's all just appreciate how nice it is to have one common group that we can all make fun of without feeling bad, especially in these divisive times. And to all of you sovereign citizens watching this video right now, don't forget that your taxes are due April 18th. All right, good stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Oh, fuck, wait a second. Did I just spend 20 minutes rooting for the police? Okay, now I feel bad. Alright, well today Eric punched down on a bunch of nincompoops wearing the black soy boy t-shirt. Man, you gotta try this thing out for yourself. It's the smoothest cotton I've ever felt in my goddamn life. I even ate a couple pieces of it and it was so tender.
Here's a link to his channel.
Kinda like the rest of the high quality cotton that you'll get on the neongrizzly.com store. Head on over there today, get yourself some stickers, we got posters, mouse pads. And motherfucker, you think we don't have pins? We have pins. I'm gonna bury you with these pins. Get yourself a tank top, you'll be the hottest little boy on the beach. We got tie-dye, we got everything. We got I am JFK Jr. Would not recommend wearing this in public. Maybe give it to a girlfriend that you don't like. Get on over there today, get yourself something real nice. And don't forget to follow Neon Grizzly on all social media right here. It's all over the fucking screen. Click, you can't click one, go to them. Just type it into your fucking browser. You lazy piece of shit.
And India Owl says, almost like abstinence, only sex ed has some flaws or something, and just that kind of conservative socialization I think is bad for people's social behavior. Carnio1, thanks for 6 months.
You know,
he's got really great... He has at least 5 years of content. I'd highly recommend him. I've been watching him since his channel basically got started, at least with the comment etiquette stuff, and Eric is excellent. So check him out. Again, here's a link. Please watch him. Very funny guy. What are we gonna start with today? You know, someone was talking about delete laws earlier, and I know Blue Bacon and some other sovereign citizen cover commentator type people have looked at him recently. We've seen a couple of videos from him before, and he's strange. So let's check out another one and see how he's doing. Hydrate.
I'll be checking the security. No.
And when I got here, she immediately said to me, what's your name? What are you doing here? And I said, what are you doing here? And she said, well, you don't have to be rude. And I said, I'm not being rude. I just don't need to check in with you.
You need to stop filming it.
I'm not going to.
You need to.
You're going to assault me? And then we got the copper on the scene. You know, you should really charge that woman for wasting public funds. So what are you doing here, officer? Okay, well, so this is it. So guys, this is called a Terry stop. When he gets a call for service,
Stop. You should look at it.
this cop, of course, he walked away because he knows he's about to get his ass schooled. He's about to get schooled, and you guys know it. That's the woman.
Hello again.
That's the one. She just took a picture of me a second ago. Why were you taking pictures of me?
I was talking to my husband, if you must know. I wouldn't want to.
I just wanted to pop on for a minute because I was just so full of angst just now that someone's gonna walk up to me and ask me.
I'm mostly offended that he looks like a huge douchebag with those headphones on. I had a set of Bose headphones and I liked them a lot. Now I feel bad for having owned them.
What I'm doing here? She wants to ask me a favor.
Sir, may I ask you one favor, please?
What's your favor?
This is a corporate building, and we're told we cannot film this building. Anything else around here, you're welcome to film.
This building right here?
Yeah, please keep it out of your filming.
Oh yeah? Okay.
And it's not public.
Okay.
It's privately owned.
This building right here? You want me to film this building?
Yes, sir. Are we playing Who's On First? You need to stop filming it.
I'm not going to.
You need to.
You're gonna assault me? There's
No.
There's thousands of people watching.
I don't care.
You're coming up to me. Please step away from me.
I'm coming up to you so I can
Please step-
speak to you in
I'll
private.
film the building all I
Brodent says, I wish I had even a quarter of the confidence of a sovereign citizen. No, you don't. It would make you do stupid things.
want. I'm in a public space. This is a public space, is it not?
No, it is not.
That's not a public space.
That is.
Oh.
This is not.
This is not a public space?
No, sir.
Oh, this isn't. I'm not on public space right now?
No, you're on private
Nope, nopey, nope. Thanks for 2 months.
property.
Okay, so
Once you reach the red bricks,
Oh, so this
and you
is-
do not film this. 46 to G3. Please bring it to the front of that.
This lady's crazy. She literally told me I couldn't film this building. You guys gotta fight the power. Don't let people push you around.
I don't let anybody put you around.
Well, what are you talking about? I can't film this building, is that what you just said?
This isn't even like a First Amendment audit. This person is a security guard, a private security guard at this building. Why is he spending time on this? Lily Love Stuff says, wait, did he accuse someone of taking photos of him, but he's filming her in the building? Yes.
Is that what you just said?
This is a corporate building.
I don't
It's
care what it
private
is.
owned.
Okay.
Sensitive things
It
in
has sensitive things in it? Like what?
Yes. So you can't film it.
I can't film it?
No, sir.
She said I can't film it. I can't film
Call the PD.
it. She said, let's call the PD. It's getting better. It's getting better. So what's going on here in Tempe is every time someone comes out of that building, security interacts with them.
Just a heads up, so we just received a call from Chase. So we don't have an issue with you hanging out or anything like that, but they're complaining that you are like loitering and then you're filming the building.
Loitering? Isn't loitering when you come in and you don't buy anything?
No, so you're just hanging out on the private property. So we don't have an issue with you hanging out at all. Chase is complaining that you're filming the building.
Chase is complaining or the security is?
Chase security is.
Okay, so that's not Chase though. I'm just
No.
standing here.
Okay, but they're a representative of the corporation that is Chase. It's fine.
I'm talking to my people. I got
Being pedantic isn't gonna make you look like less of an asshole.
thousands of followers.
So I don't have an issue with you whatsoever. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So how are you guys doing, by the way?
Good, how are you?
You guys look good, man. You all right, dog? You
Yeah.
all right? You all right? God
So-
bless you both, man. I hope you guys are okay.
No, right. So the only reason we're coming up is basically what's going on. They're asking us that you stop filming. So
But why? Okay, so this is public property, right?
this is all private property actually.
That is too.
This whole area is private property.
Yes, center point.
There's actual several.
There has to be a place here that's public property. You guys,
I guess there doesn't have to be. If you're on private property, they can tell you to stop filming. Probably. I guess I don't know the specific law, but they can certainly tell you to leave if they don't like that you're filming if it's private property and have you trespassed. Dr. Gamble says, it's like these guys all have a toxoplasmosis infection. Isn't it toxoplasmosis?
That's not possible.
Because we work for we're for this whole area.
We're private property.
I'm a constitutional law scholar. Okay, let me just
He's a constitutional law scholar. He has a YouTube channel with almost 40,000 subscribers.
tell you. Let me help you guys out. You cannot have a road going through somewhere and not have a public easement. That's
Okay.
impossible. So there is somewhere here that is public property. Whether
If they have an easement, it's probably the road.
you guys like that or not.
That's fine. So I'm
You gonna go stand in the road? Because that's also illegal.
letting you know there are several signs posted in this area saying this is private property.
Okay, sure, but there has to be somewhere between here, between that building and that road that is not private property, or you wouldn't be able to have a public road there.
Okay, so from my understanding, that is actually a private road that's owned by the property owner.
No, my friend. From your understanding, let me see. This is why you film and you educate these people. He literally thinks and believes that a
Astrofox with 50-bit says private roads and parking lots exist. This guy is dumb.
road going through Tempe, Arizona, is a private road owned by Chase Bank.
No,
You understand?
It's owned by Chase.
It's not owned by.
Baja says, usually there's a 1 to 2 foot easement around any public roads, so he needs to basically go stand right next to the curb.
Anybody privately. That is a publicly funded road. Meaning, for every publicly funded road in America, there has to be a public easement, regardless of what that easement is. You see?
Okay, that's fine.
You see?
So all I'm telling you
right.
is that Chase doesn't want you to film a building. That's totally
Right.
fine.
But Chase doesn't have that option to tell me not to film a building
Right.
from a public space.
And I'm not.
You're not standing in a public space right now. If there is a slight easement off of the public road, that's fine, but then go stand next to the road, and I can't speak to the legality of filming, like, someone's building from a public area, but I'd imagine it's okay. Again, I don't know, though.
Telling you to stop filming. I'm only telling.
Yeah, I actually have a bunch of streams that are uploaded to YouTube, but they have some copyrighted stuff in them, so they're processing right now to remove, like, the copyrighted material, and it's taking longer than usual. So they will be up. It's just taking a while for the copyrighted stuff to get removed for some reason. H. Baird says, obnoxious and claims to be a constitutional scholar. Are we sure he never worked for the Trump administration in late 2020?
That's what they want you to stop doing.
And then we got the copper on the scene. You know, you should really charge that woman for wasting public funds. What are you doing here? The woman who called the police on me for having a cup of coffee and talking to my followers. I teach constitutional law. I teach police procedure. Yeah, my shirt says overturn Terry. So what are you doing here, officer? Okay, well, so this is it. So guys, this is called a Terry stop. When he gets a call for service.
Stop. You should look that up. You should look that up. You should look that up. You should look that up.
Oh, it's not? Educate us, officer. Officer. Well, but why are you here though? You. Of course he did. He's a coward. They're all cowards. Don't become cops, guys.
Okay.
You guys are about to hear an education. This is my favorite thing to do.
Okay.
I'm going to educate this cop as to what the laws are.
This guy's a douche.
And you guys are going to get to watch. So this cop, of course, he walked away because...
This is one of his most popular videos, too. It's 47,000 views or something
He
like that.
knows he's about to get his ass.
Lily Love Stuff says, where in the Constitution does it say that you can film a building? I'd imagine he would say under the First Amendment, he would claim he's the press. Usually auditors do that. Frauditors, whatever you want to call them.
He's about to get schooled, and you guys know it.
Oh, the obnoxious fake laugh.
So let me help you guys out. When there's a public road in the United States of America, it's funded by either state or federal funds.
Right.
Okay, so once something is funded by state or federal funds, that means if it's going to be in a residential area or a school, university campus area, that means that the road has to have a public easement.
No, I'm aware of that.
So that means that all this property here cannot be owned by a private individual or a private corporation.
The road?
The public easement. So
Have I looked into insurance frauditors, people who will stage accidents to try and sue people for their devastating injuries? I've seen it. I'd probably put that on a cringe stream.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Right, so that means that somewhere between that road and that building is a public easement. That's a fact.
Okay.
So I would be...
Why does he think the whole thing is a public easement walking up to the Chase building? Like, I concede that they're off of the public road probably is a bit of a public easement. Baja said like 1 to 2 feet usually. But why does he think this whole area in front of the building is that? just because he wants it to be. It seems like his only reason for that is because it would make it convenient for him to film this building.
Willing to go to jail so that I can sue them.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. So apparently they usually have a 1 to 2 foot easement off of public roads, so they can either repair or expand the road later if necessary. Brodent says he's taking "this land is your land, this land is my land" a little too literally.
And get his ass put in jail
if
for 2 years.
that's your prerogative, that's totally fine.
Oh no, I'm just telling you the law.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the actual law.
Okay.
Remember, I'm a constitutional law scholar. This is what I do.
Yeah.
This is what I do. This is what these.
If he's a constitutional law scholar for having a YouTube channel looking and talking about what he believes the Constitution says, then I guess I'm an idiot scholar for looking at idiots all day on the internet.
People are watching for right now.
What's your name?
Call me Good Citizen.
Good Citizen? That's fine. I was just curious what your...
It's such a fucking power trip.
You guys...
Call me Good Citizen. Ooh, have you been a good citizen? Bad citizen.
You guys seem cool. Oh, my website's called Delete Laws.
Delete Laws? Okay, with a Z.
Delete Laws with a Z. You guys
Okay,
can watch
cool.
it.
Thanks.
Will you tell us when to call for services then, officer? Will you educate my followers? I just want to know what somebody calls. So someone calls the police.
If anyone wants to give me an honorary PhD, I would like one in narcissist studies, please. I believe most of the people I cover are narcissistic assholes. I'll hang it right here. It'll be great. I'll put it next to my YouTube plaque.
And when you initially engage with me, what's that called? What's that called, sir? No, you came up, you walked right up to me, but what's that called? What's that called? No, come on, officer. Don't be a coward. Admit it. It's a Terry stop.
We don't have an issue.
Press charges. First of all, you have to be trespassed by the organization. I can interrupt anybody I want. Houston versus Hill, 1987. I'm not trying to be rude. I just want to hear what you're talking about me. I haven't done anything wrong.
All right. What's your name, sir?
Call me Good Citizen.
Okay. You're a trespass warrant from the building?
From
so
who?
You can't Chase?
Chase didn't trespass me. That's not
if you
true.
Go back in the building,
You're not
you'll
telling
be
me.
arrested for trespassing. Do you understand that?
No, I don't understand. I want to hear from a Chase representative that I've been trespassed.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's not true, and you're lying, and you're a liar and a
You
fraud.
want to hear from them?
Yeah, I would like to hear from the actual representative from Chase, not security.
Stone Corbell says, "You are definitely trying to be rude." Why does he think that the security for the building isn't a representative of Chase? They are employed by Chase to secure the perimeter in the building. This is within their purview of their job title.
No, that's Allied Security Officer. That's Allied. I'm not trespassed.
Who I assume is contracted by Chase in order to secure the building.
From the building.
No, I'm not.
If you go back
No,
in the
I'm
building,
not.
you'll be arrested
I'll go
for
back
trespassing.
anytime I want.
Okay, well then you'd be arrested.
We'll see about that, won't we? Because I'll be back to get a coffee tomorrow.
Well, then you'd be arrested.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
We'll see about that. Now go on, coward. Take a hike.
I can't believe he does this!
I can stay. Okay.
Then stay here all day, coward. Sorry, guys, my hand's getting tired from holding this up.
Coward.
Because you signed up to be an absolute tyrant. Look at your dress right now. Do you think right now that I in any way, shape, or form want to fight you? And look how you're dressed. You're dressed up like a total coward. You're walking around citizens looking
Narnia India says they are literally representatives of the company in this matter. Yeah.
like a total G.I. Joe loser. You're a total loser, dude. You don't have any other skills, or you would do something else with your life. If you had any other skill set, you would do that job, but you don't. This is the only...
Like, the thing is, I get having frustrations with modern policing or policing in general and how the job is trained for and who they get to hire and, like, all sorts of stuff and use of force and not having consequences for negligent or abusive actions. I understand all of that. But this is not helping that situation at all. All you're doing is getting attention for yourself. This isn't even bringing attention to the issue. It makes people with legitimate criticisms of the police seem crazy because people see this guy and assume this is what reasonable people with problems with policing look like, even though he's just a narcissistic asshole who wants to have a YouTube channel and look special in front of people.
The only thing you can do is follow orders and hurt people. You are the worst of our society. You're the lowest rung because you don't have any other skills. You're a total loser. and you physically could never take me on. And so the way you do that is by using the color of law to dominate me. And you came up here just now and told me I'm trespassed by a security guard who doesn't work for Chase Bank.
She absolutely works for Chase. She definitely does. She's working for a company that is contracted by Chase, which gives her the authority to go ahead and trespass you.
So you're lying. I know the law, I teach it. So you, my friend.
Having a YouTube channel doesn't make you qualified. Trust me, I know. I've had a YouTube channel for 10 years. I'm not qualified to do anything.
If I were you...
Eat cheese. I can eat cheese pretty good. Lazy Paradox says, have you seen the Sovereign Citizen video by Internet Common Etiquette? It was really good. I thought about you watching it. We watched it earlier in this stream, actually.
You're young enough now, you're 40, 45 maybe, quit this job and do something worthwhile so that people don't look at you and think you're an absolute tyrant loser. That's how they currently see you. That's how we see you. Now, you may have your cocksuckers who act like they respect you. They're afraid of you. But you coming here right now to talk to a guy with a camera and a coffee proves that you're a fucking tyrant, bro. You're the worst of our entire society.
Yeah.
You are, literally.
I don't think you've seen a lot of society.
Oh, I haven't seen a lot of society? Now you're going to question my experience?
Well, you just
how long have you done this? So what other skills? Okay, if you were doing another job, what would it be? What would another job do? What are your qualifications? List them. What are your qualifications? What are your qualifications? Could you be a paramedic? Could you be a producer? Could you be an artist? Could you be a woodworker? Could you be a plumber? Could you do anything else with your life besides take orders and hurt people? What could you do? Tell me. Thousands of people are watching. What could you do? Tell me. He doesn't have any other skills, guys. This is all he can do. He doesn't have any other skill sets. And when
from one YouTuber to another, slippery slope and glass houses. I don't have other skills either, and neither does this guy. Don't start throwing stones like that. It won't end well.
He runs into a constitutional law scholar, he's helpless and powerless because he can't use the color of law against me. Because if he works outside the color of law, I'll take his ass down and I'll put him in prison for 2 years under a 1983. You don't even know what that is. What's a 1983? Sorry, my hand's getting tired. What's a 1983? What's a 1983? This is your field. The one thing that can put you in prison for 2 years is a 1983. What is a 1983? He has no idea. This is the kind of pathetic people we have policing in America. God dang it, my hand's getting so tired. There we go, start with that. This is the kind of pathetic policing we have in the United States of America. And you know why these guys are always deer in the headlights when I talk to them? Because they don't have any answers. He can't answer any questions. Because the truth is he doesn't have any other skills. It's really pathetic.
Rageology says, you do have skills. You wear a hat very well. I'm okay at it. Gregory Term says, I have fresh-made gelato for my local chocolatier. I'm sure that'll be delicious. I've never had gelato.
Just so you know, most people, half the people in our country feel like me. They're just not as well-versed and educated as I am in the law. I mean, you're still young enough, Mr. Despain. You could do something else with your life, and I highly recommend that you do. You know, because look at you. I mean, look at you. Look at you. It's a fucking joke, dude. You got a taser, you got a gun, you got pepper spray, handcuffs, all of these things. I'm wearing a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, guys, with my overturned Terry shirt on.
If I print this out, I'll be an expert. Oh God, what is it? Certified Cheese Professional, American Cheese Society. That's not bad. Renandia Owl says, ooh, I'm such a tough guy. The cops couldn't handle me. Ow, my hands are hurty from holding the camera for 30 minutes.
You know what Terry versus Ohio is? And you can't even have a conversation because if I walk up and I use my hands, then he can say I'm threatening him.
Lily Love Stuff says, I need this guy to have an interaction with a black woman working security because she would probably make him cry. And H. Baird says, as a research scientist with crippling imposter syndrome, this guy's confidence is goals.
And he had his hands...
Stone Corbell 50-bit says, normally I'd say based when someone tells a cop he couldn't do or he could do something else, but I hate this guy so much I can't agree with anything he says out of principle.
In my face, he was threatening me.
You don't seem like the kind of person who wants to have a conversation.
No, a conversation, you can't answer any questions. You so easily ask people where they're going, what they're doing, how they're doing it. But I ask you questions and you can't answer any of them. No, answer my questions then. You so easily question people when you pull them over. Where are you going? What are you doing? Are you on drugs? Have you been drinking? What's to talk about? That you signed up to hurt people. Listen, Thousands and thousands of people see this, dude. I'm trying to give you an opportunity to explain that you would do something else with your life if you had the skills.
I don't need an opportunity to explain anything.
You do, actually. You have a lot of explaining to do. You signed up to be an absolute tyrant. Look at what you're wearing. Look at you. Look at you. Look in the mirror, dude. Look at what you look like. Citizens look like me. Shorts and a t-shirt. Why are you dressed up like G.I. Joe? How many active shooters are you engaging daily? Do you understand what I'm saying to you, man? You may not like me because I'm mean to you. Of course I am. You guys are horrible to people. You've ruined our culture by following orders. No. Everyone like you. You're a drone. You're a clone. You'll follow orders. You got a call on the radio to come out and investigate. You walked up here. You saw a guy in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, and then you told me I'm trespassed, which is a lie. That's...
Dude, you are trespassed. You are absolutely trespassed. Anti-Pretzel says, I really want to see him get consequences. Freedom of speech isn't freedom from consequences. Isn't he dealing with some sort of legal entanglement currently? I'm not positive.
Security officer cannot trespass me.
I thought he was.
It has to be a
Maybe I'm thinking of
representative
someone else,
of the
though.
bank. The security officer does not have the right to trespass me. She has a problem with me because she asked me my name. I said it's none of her business. I don't need to check in with security to buy a coffee. Listen, you might hate me. You might leave here thinking I'm the biggest jerk ever. Then when you leave here, dude, consider what else you can do. This is pathetic. It's pathetic. It is. It is.
Yeah, I have some
and
more
you're free to stay here
stuff.
all day, dude. You're free to stay here all day. You know?
All right, you keep it out there.
Thanks for the direction. Do you see? You see, when you actually get into them and you explain to them that they have no power outside of the color of law, they do that. They clam up like they have nothing to say. You see?
He just doesn't want to deal with you because you're a douche. Are you gonna go? Is he gonna try and go back? Okay, he's doing something. He's picking up his bag. He's walking back towards the building. What's he doing? This idiot.
It's in the kitchen, so Masu has the ultimate tape. Front of house.
Okay, he's walking away. I have no idea what this guy's politics are outside of this.
And no to trespass me because she doesn't like me. I bank at Chase. I'm a customer of Chase Bank. You don't have a right to trespass me because you don't like me. That's not how it works.
I'm pretty sure they can trespass you for basically any reason they want, actually. It's private property. So that's what Delete Laws has been up to. Someone asked about Moorish citizens. I think I have some sort of... At least I thought I had a montage of Moorish citizen stuff. Yeah, I believe this is a montage of different Moorish citizen stuff.
Himself, Pocky.
Today,
Do you even know what that means?
I'm a Moorish American, of course I do.
You're a what a what? You're a what a what?
Do you have your delegation of authority?
Do you even know what that means? The city has
Do you-
given me authority, yes.
So you don't have a delegation of authority?
Like a copy?
Yes, a physical
right here.
delegation of authority.
Right
Are you on your constitutional oath?
Always.
Alright, so we can see how he behaves outside. What about when he's pulled over?
I don't have much time, man. Seriously, I really don't have much time. So you got to make a decision, otherwise I'm going to start to charge you. Okay. This is the reason, because there's constitution that's established. Okay. There's a constitution and treaties established. Okay. So we just made an agreement. I said I'll let you go through my bag.
No, we didn't. See, you're being detained and
Oh, so I just no. If I'm being detained, have I committed a crime?
you're a suspect of a crime.
What's the crime that I've committed?
Possession of narcotics.
And what? In that vessel?
Yes.
What's linking me to that?
You were just in it.
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs.
That doesn't mean that I committed any crime. You haven't found anything on my person.
No, not yet. That's the whole point. That's why we're going through this.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. because I'm a passenger.
So am I
Okay?
being charged with possession?
No. I mean, I could, technically, but I'm not going to. Or even-
No, I'm under common law,
Oh.
not statutes, codes, and violations.
I got you.
Okay?
So you read a
I'm
good book.
letting you actually know, not a good book. I'm a Moorish American. I'm indigenous to this land.
No, you're not.
And I'm not going to continue to explain this to you. No, you're European.
No, I'm
You're European.
I'm a Cherokee
They call
tribal member.
Yes, he's a Cherokee tribal member. He has an ID card, federally recognized and everything. What about you, Pokemon Bay?
You know what?
I
Look.
voted for Cherokee election.
Do you know where the Moors are?
No.
Okay then. So you say you're Cherokee, but you don't know.
Oh god, is this guy about to tell a guy who's part of the Cherokee Nation that actually no Moorish citizens are the indigenous peoples to America? Because that's yikes. Audis Noir says, seeing them get their ass beat by cops is nowhere near as satisfying as seeing them get owned by a judge in court. I agree. I would agree. But there are fewer court videos than police videos because most courts you can't film in, unfortunately.
Know the Moors. That's the issue.
What kind of pain and embarrassment has this lifestyle caused your mother?
And then you gonna step out next.
What do I need to step out for?
Because I'm gonna search your car for marijuana because I smell it, okay? If there isn't any, then that's it. But I have to search it, all right?
What's your? Hold on.
You're gonna step out. All I'm gonna do is pat you down. I'm not gonna search you.
Hold on. What's your name?
You put your hands back here. I'm not gonna handcuff you, man. I'm just gonna pat you down.
Excuse me. What's your
You know
name?
what? Your partner's not here. He's kind of. Like I said when I stopped y'all, I'm Officer Silverberg, Sandy Springs Police.
Yes. I'm Pocky Bay, a Moorish American. What's your name?
I'm Officer Silverberg.
And what's your badge number?
I'm 212. Step out of the car for me, please.
Cool. I'm not under.
Princess Amelia says, oh good, I was always curious what actual Native Americans think of this Moorish citizen nonsense. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see
Your
more.
jurisdiction. I'm only stepping out under threat, duress, and coercion.
Okay. Turn around for me.
Okay. Don't touch me. Don't touch me in an aggressive way.
I'm only gonna pay my rent because of threat and coercion. Like, yeah, welcome to society. A lot of things happen under threat and coercion. Like, what? It's how a lot of interactions work, unfortunately. Sorry.
I'm not touching you in an aggressive way. You gotta make sure you got no weapons on you, man.
Don't touch me.
Listen, man.
I haven't committed any
Step back
crimes.
there for me. I know you haven't. Step back there.
I'll step over here.
Right here, man. Stand right here.
Excuse me.
Stand right here.
Am I a threat to you?
No, stand right here.
I'm asking you, am I a threat to you?
I don't know. Stand right here.
Have I committed a crime?
Stand right here, okay? I'm not going to tell you again.
Pocky, I think. P-O-C-K-Y. Like, it's a name. It's a name that they pick for themselves.
I am in command.
Stand over
Can
here.
you get that
I'll
light?
all the
Cool. Can you get that light out my face?
Stand over here.
Where? I
Right
can't
there.
see.
Right
You
next
got
to
the
your
light
back.
on my eye. Can you get the light out my
There's
eye?
two of us, okay? We can't have our attention diverted.
It's three of you guys.
The last name isn't Bay. Bay is a title that they have. Like Moorish citizens who do all this stuff and have the thing Bay at the end. It's not a last name, it's a title that denotes being basically a Mr. in a Moorish citizen culture, if that makes sense.
Guys, and two of us, actually.
Yeah. There's one in the car.
Do you have a badge number?
Yeah, it's two.
Like Marcel does, sorta. Like, what do you mean? Like Marcel, what does he do that's like that?
201.
And what's your name?
Gels.
Okay. I'm Pocky Bay. I'm a Moorish American.
Okay.
I'm an indigenous aboriginal to this land.
No, you're not.
Are you native to this?
Oh, the family Bassett. Yeah, that's to denote that he believes that denotes non-citizenship and that he is... he's not the legal name Marcel Bassett. He is Marcel of the family Bassett, which is, he thinks, legally distinct, even though it's not.
This land?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your nationality?
Look, bro, I'm not going to talk about this.
Well, this is the thing. You have me under threat, duress.
Do they mean Moorish as in North Africans? Yes. Well, sort of. Moorish American types, Moorish citizens, are African American individuals who are led to believe through some reason that Morocco, which is in Northwest Africa, wasn't actually in Northwest Africa, but actually the United States and North America was Morocco, and that black people are actually indigenous to the United States and North America, and that history was altered to make it look like that's not the case, and that basically the slave trade was a lie. Yeah, it's a whole conspiracy thing. Lily Lovestuff says, more citizens love to get into fights with Native Americans. They love to point to Afro-Indigenous people who are black and indigenous, of proof that they are right, and when you get Native Americans who don't like Afro-Indigenous folks because they assume they're more citizens.
It's in coercion right now.
He's got a traffic stop. He's conducting an investigation. That's the end of the day. All right, it's over. There's nothing else to talk about.
Not necessarily.
Okay? You got legitimate questions for me? I'd be happy to answer them. Okay? Probable cause to search vehicle.
Are you an American? That's my question.
Okay.
Alright, so far we can tell Pikachu Bay gets into a lot of traffic stops with narcotics involved.
Gregory Term says, how did the more citizen thing even get started? Like, how does someone suddenly have the idea that Morocco was really in the Americas, and how do you manage to convince people of that? I honestly don't know the origins. That's something I'll have to look up. Maybe on stream one day we can do research on that.
Yeah, so,
Or I can research and then just kind of go over my findings on stream.
me and my brother here, we just was traveling on the land, and I'm being harassed by corporate agents. No crime is being committed. There's nobody been injured, no property damage or anything like that. But they're trying to enforce unsanctioned law against us by basically saying that we need some type of identification or insurance measures.
Well, yes, Peekaboo Bay, you need insurance, you need registration, you need a driver's license in order to operate a vehicle in Georgia and in every other state as
This guy needs a better microphone. Lily Lovestuff says, more citizens were started by the Nation of Islam, so that's a time. Oh boy.
well. Also, State v. Allen in Georgia says passengers even have to identify themselves.
You don't need my information.
I do, matter of fact, because the car doesn't have insurance. I just triple check.
So what does that not having insurance have to do with me?
Well, if you stop cutting me off, then I could tell you. Okay? Deal?
It doesn't make sense.
It
So
does
that's
make
not a
sense.
deal.
You just are not listening. Cars drive with no insurance. I have to impound the car. Okay? I have to list you as an other person involved because you were in the car. That is simply it.
Oh, because you're
That is how the
still
law
in this car, you have to have me as some type of...
Correct. They have to identify who you are because...
Do we have Sovereign Citizen Bingo as a command? Because I know there is a card that Baja had done some work on. I don't know if it's linked anywhere.
I don't know who you are. I don't know if you have warrants.
You know that's Grand Theft Auto, right?
I love morons.
Grand Theft Auto? No.
Yes, that's Grand Theft Auto. Hold on. First,
Do you have any
hold
form of
on.
ID you?
What do you have a delegation of authority?
The state of Georgia is my
No.
delegation of
I'm
authority.
talking about delegated authority from Congress. Wow, so I guess that's the game that we're playing. Look, sir, I'm not trying to give you a hard
Believe
time.
me, I'm not playing games.
Okay, let me talk to you. I'm not trying.
Thank you, Baja. That's the bingo link. Sovereign Citizen Bingo.
You're playing games, and I'm not
We can play it for fun.
one to play games.
Okay, explain to me how I'm
just
playing
keep
games.
it to yourself. I don't care. Okay, we'll wrap this up and it'll be done.
We're just gonna start now though, because I don't remember what we already had. So nothing from before counts. It starts now.
Soon after.
That XY girl says, funnily enough, Moorish sovereign citizens are an offshoot of the Moorish Science Temple that are disavowed by the main branch, sort of like the many branches of American Protestantism. Interesting.
Hey, you know what? You don't have authority over me, man. So you know what? I have you guys' information, so you will hear from me, though. Just know that. I'm a free man. As you see, I stand on my square.
That's right, Piccadilly Bay is standing on the square and heading home. Hopefully, it's safer there for him.
Oh, state your name first. State your name first, sir. State your name first, sir. Sir, please state your name. I have nothing to hide, sir.
Step
You guys
outside,
are
man.
gonna
We have
push
to
me.
conduct. We have to
Okay,
conduct
that's
an
fine.
eviction.
That's fine, sir. I
We
will
need you to
come
step
out.
outside.
But first, I'm a Moorish American. You have no right to touch me.
What's your
Who
name?
are
bro?
you?
What's your
Pocky
name?
Bay.
Pocky Bay.
Who are
We need
you?
to step outside.
Who are you, sir? That's fine. That's
What's your
fine. I'm
name
a
right
good
here?
friend with the sheriff,
Right
Victor
here.
Hill.
Right here.
Okay, what's your name?
Step outside for us.
Sir, I'm not
That's
playing
all,
these
that's
games.
all we ask.
I'm not playing these
We're
games.
not either.
I'm asking you to
We're
state
not,
your name
sir.
and your badge number first.
Sir.
You guys know who I am.
Step outside.
I'm a good friend of Victor
For the
Hill.
25th time.
That's fine. You step out
outside.
first. That's fine. You step out first.
Come on.
Okay, then. I have a question. If you're conducting an eviction and I'm renting from these people.
But you have to step outside. You
Okay.
can tell me all that outside.
All right. Well, I don't have nothing else to say, actually, but that I thought you guys knew that. But anyway, this is what I have to say, sir. I'm renting from these people.
I understand.
I was just sleeping. Let me get my money, too, my finances. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Well, I leave my room because this gentleman right here was acting like he was going to do something to me. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I don't know
we're not
what
here
the f- is going on.
We're not here to do anything.
Don't talk to me like that, sir.
Sir, you're talking to me.
I respect
Talk
you.
to
Okay.
me.
That was
Talk to me.
That's disorderly conduct, okay.
We're not finna do anything to you. We just need you to step outside. That's all we ask.
And we need your ID, not playing. I'm not giving you nothing.
Step
I can
outside.
show
for
you.
us. Just step outside.
Okay, that's fine.
Get the hell out of here! I'm trying to watch a porno.
Now, my question to you is...
His mom is en route to come and get him.
his mom's coming to get him. Now, my question to you is that there's an eviction. Where is the eviction notice?
Sir, all that stuff been taken care of and served. I need you to step outside, sir.
No, I haven't gotten it because I live here, sir.
Sir, step outside. I answer all your questions.
Sir, if you're coming to serve an eviction
I answer
notice...
all your questions out there.
If you're coming to serve an eviction notice, I need the documents.
I need you to step outside.
Because this is my property, sir. I'm not trying to fight with you, sir.
I understand.
Why are you touching me?
Because you won't move.
Okay, you can't touch me like that, man. You're basically denying me my property, sir.
Sir, we're not denying you your property. We're not trying to do that.
Okay, so he doesn't have a place to live now. Whatever you do,
Oh, that makes me
Pac-Man
sad.
Bay, don't go to the subway.
Are you honoring your constitutional? Thank you. Understanding, I will leave. I'm leaving. Are you honoring your constitutional? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nah, you ain't gonna.
You're gonna fight with the subway people.
Put your hands behind your back. I'm not
For
even
what?
playing.
What crime am I
Put your
committing?
hands behind your back.
What crime am I committing? What crime am I committing? You can't fix stupid.
And thanks for joining us on Facts or
I feel like I
Frauds.
just
Make
watched
sure you hit the thumbs
a cycle of poverty and incarceration start in real time. Jesus Christ. Guy who, you know, might not be all there with all the more citizen stuff, gets evicted from his house, is belligerent with the police because of his unfounded conspiratorial beliefs, goes to the subway, gets in the same shit with the subway police, gets arrested, and now his whole life is probably ruined. Yikes. Poverty in America, not a great thing. If the cops' justice system never gave up and let them go because sovereign citizens are annoying, would less of them believe it works, or would it not really matter? There might be a marginal difference, but I don't... If evidence was all these people needed to convince them that they were incorrect, they would already have been convinced. You know what I mean? There's so much material online of it not working. I don't think more would help. Who knows, though? How about this guy? This is a gentleman. His channel is One Stop 14th Amendment Audit Shop. Yeah. And this is body camera footage that he himself uploaded of him being arrested. I believe arrested. I don't know if the arrest is part of the footage, but he does get arrested at some point. For trying to impersonate a cop. What the actual charge was for was because he tried to do a citizen's arrest of someone, which isn't usually a good idea.
Okay, what you need help with?
Well, days ago, my RV was stolen from a lot off of Vaughn Street,
Okay.
across from Carter Field next to the White Pump House.
Okay.
Is there some...
By stolen, I believe his RV was towed because it was, basically, he lives in an RV, and the lot that he had been parking the RV on for a while and living in the parking lot, they didn't want it there anymore. So they had the RV towed, and I believe he is considering that having it stolen. It's not, legally speaking, of course. So I'm guessing he went to the lot, maybe, where it got towed to try and arrest the person who towed it, or the representative of the company that's the tow company. I don't know.
Superior.
Lily Lovestuff says, if someone gives me a link to the Sovereign Citizen Bingo, I will gift the winner a sub. Let me get you a link. Nope, don't want that. Here you go. Thank you, Baha, also for linking that. Appreciate it.
Here, actually.
Well, we're all on level playing field, so which,
I'd like to speak with the superior directly.
Okay. All right, well, you're speaking to me right now, so what do you need help with?
I would like to speak with the superior directly, sir. I want to make sure my constitutional rights are respected through this whole process and ordeal.
Okay, well, I'm here to protect your constitutional rights. That's what we're here for.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So who is the supervisor, though, just so I can direct my attention to the proper channel of authority for myself?
No supervisor here.
No supervisor. Okay. So, primary residence and my primary dwelling, my sole domicile. It was taken from me days ago. I immediately picked up the phone and called and filed a report for grand theft of South Boston Police Department, which Officer Perkins responded. He refused to provide any incident report or any investigation.
Yeah, he refused to do an investigation because it was legally towed for being on someone else's property. It wasn't a theft. You know where it is.
Any information regarding my RV and a call to be removed from private property. With that being said, I'm sorry, I'm a lawyer. I've been studying this whole weekend.
He's a lawyer? By the way, not a lawyer. He's a lawyer. He's been studying the whole weekend. That's what he just said.
I'm sorry, I'm a lawyer. I've been studying this whole weekend. I have notes, so if you'll just...
I'm a lawyer. I've been studying this whole weekend.
Give me a moment to go through this.
That bar exam was so much easier than they led me to believe.
Okay.
I just delivered a certificate of service to the tow yard to put them on notice of a violation of a federal crime. I'm acting as a private attorney general right now, investigating this matter.
He's a private attorney general. You're fucked.
And also filing the report. I didn't get as far as requesting him to retract from
Yeah, I believe this is the
the crime that he was an accessory of, because he asked me to vacate the property.
Okay.
So I removed myself immediately, telling him not to go anywhere because he would be under arrest. Now, because he moved my sole primary dwelling and residence into the county jurisdiction, this...
Dude, just say, they towed my RV, I want my RV back, and they'll say, okay, you gotta pay the fine or whatever.
Would also be scene of a crime. This is your jurisdiction as well in regards to...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
No crime has been committed.
Yes, sir, it has. And
look, if you can let me finish talking first, and then you can talk, all right?
Yes,
that's
sir.
how this is gonna work.
Marcel is still on the run, yes, so if you have that on the bingo card, I guess. Let's see. The last guy used Bay in his name. He's this guy's a 14th Amendment auditor, so... Alright.
Prison of a felony.
Okay, look, you're going to stop talking and listen to me, okay? No crime's been taken. You parked your vehicle on a lot owned by somebody else. You can't park it there. That means he has a legal... Code of Virginia says you cannot leave any property that belongs to you on somebody else's
Can
thing.
you furnish me that code?
I don't have to. I'm telling you.
Listen here, sir. With all due respect, this is why I requested a supervisor. This is Miss Prison of a felony, refusing to take a report in regards to the felony. And you're acting as an attorney practicing law unlicensed right now, which is also a crime. And
you just said you're a lawyer, though, and you're not a lawyer. You're accusing him of the thing you're doing.
Only take a criminal report. In regards to that...
No criminal report. Nothing criminal has taken place.
Hold on 1 second, sir. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm trying to educate you. Now, the Supreme Court had ruled that it is your sole duty to take a criminal report in regards, and if I am falsifying any information in regards to this report, you will be liable to arrest me. Now, with the state law and federal law considering, I'm going to educate you.
Stone Corbell says, you're literally arguing with them. At least he wore his nice clothes today, okay? He dressed up for this. He knew this was his first day in common law court, that is this dirt road, and he decided, you know, I'm going to dress up for it.
Not at one point, at any point in time, was I made aware that I was trespassing. Therefore, it is a crime in regards to the removal of that vehicle from that property because nobody had made anybody aware that a crime's been committed. I'm going to elaborate for you in a clear instance. 1 second, sir.
No, he's talking, you stop talking, okay? That's how that works.
I really wanted to speak with the supervisor so I didn't get gangbanged by a bunch of people who didn't study law.
He's been studying all weekend, okay? He doesn't want to be gangbanged by a bunch of cops.
Do you know the person that owned the property you parked on?
It's not owned by a private individual. It's owned by a private corporation.
Did that corporation give you permission to park there?
This property has been generally open and accessible to the public in the neighborhood for generations, as I can testify myself to that.
That doesn't help. If you're looking to park somewhere, I think Walmart parking lots are usually okay with people sleep in their RVs or whatever. If it's like a big parking lot, I don't think they generally care.
There are no posting signs whatsoever that would deem any portion of that property not open and accessible to the general public.
Lily Love Stuff says, I think I know where this video was filmed. To Google Maps!
Public buildings, private buildings, so can't park there.
Sir, this is misprision of a felony if you're refusing to take a report. This is why I seriously wanted a supervisor to come down here and respect my constitutional rights. What is your name, sir?
Deputy Weddle.
Deputy
Weddle.
Weddle? Okay, and your name, sir?
Deputy Moore, 2 O's.
Deputy Moore. I'm
Can you
sorry?
spell that for you?
No, sir. I can finagle that from there.
Sure.
Tea with Goblin says, you hear about the jurisprudence fetishist? He got off on a technicality. Ooh. I like that one.
With that being said, violations of U.S. Code and of the Constitution are as follows. Violation of the KKK Act, which is the 3/4 Act.
Really?
The RICO Act. The Homestead
It's never RICO.
Act. 18 U.S. 241 and 242. And an attempt to extort me.
RICO, for those who don't know, is a law that was put in place to try and convict racketeering organizations. So it kind of helps get, like, let's say there's a boss in an organization that's, like, ordering hits on people or crimes to take place. It was basically instituted to allow you to be able to get them and other people in between, even though the tenuous connection is basically him just ordering people to order people to do things. RICO is almost never used, to my understanding. It's not RICO. That's what Legal Eagle likes to say, at least.
For money when I have no contract with them. No contract. No notice. No contract. Therefore, that is a violation of 1960.
Let me put it this way. It's not RICO is the legal version of it's not lupus.
61.
Yeah, we need to call the FBI. We need to enforce federal goods.
I did. Okay. And they refused, claiming it was civil. However, that is another instance where they are, misprision of a felony and practicing law without a license. They cannot tell me it's civil when I'm filing a criminal report with all the information in regards to such.
No
Violation of Title 42, 1986, and also the 8th Amendment. The grounds that I have for this criminal matter are as follows.
It's not a criminal matter.
You are not to decide that, sir. You are not the judge. You are here to take a criminal report, nothing more. No notice was provided to vacate. That was my sole home and sole dwelling and primary residence that was stolen.
Okay, look, this is not a criminal
along
complaint.
with attempted extortion.
Look, listen, don't talk over me again. This isn't a criminal act, so you can vacate the property, okay?
Occupy and possess and defend my sole dwelling.
Who does on that?
Immediately.
Okay, I'm going to go talk to you.
Yeah, do that.
With that being said, I would request your supervisor down here immediately. Please call your supervisor down here immediately.
Well, he asked you a question.
I asked you to call your supervisor.
That's not one coming.
It is your job to respect my rights and wishes, considering you are misprisoning felony right now and violating my rights, sir.
Alright.
Sir, what was
we got dying on the phone. He's over
It was
there in the
parked,
Franklin's garage.
far down from the pump house off of Ball Street, where the bridge is, right there. Of course, but considering they are a criminal accessory and the evidence of the crime is here, the crime scene is here, it needs to be handled accordingly. Well, I have to teach you guys because you guys,
You don't have to teach
I
me
do.
anything.
You guys do not study law, and it's the equivalent to a kitchen hiring a head chef who
Legal doesn't know I exist. I'm incredibly tiny and not competent. So, never, unless I all of a sudden get really good at this.
who's never peeled an orange or held a knife or entered a kitchen in their whole life.
This ain't got nothing to do with a kitchen.
It absolutely does.
No, sir.
I gave you a reference in regards to how the similarity is there. Now you go ahead, sir. What do you have to say?
The town of South Boston is the people that were responsible for towing your vehicle.
No, they were not, sir. If they were, there would be a report number as far as an incident report or call log report, and they would have paperwork in regards to such. If Officer
Can I get a cardboard cutout of legal and just say it's not Rico? That I could do.
Perkins conspired to withhold evidence.
And H. Baird says, and while all these cops are here, 8 banks have been robbed.
While that
It's fine. That's what the FDIC is for.
RV was removed by a private
going to see
party.
if he owns
He is
it?
also
Okay.
involved and will be named as a criminal
What if they
accessory.
say that he did? Or he threatened somebody?
But what I'm saying is, South
That's all
Boston
I'm
Police
find out. If
Department
he didn't take him to jail.
Oh, there's a dog over there. You see the dog? It's the best part of the video.
towed your vehicle. The county don't have
It left the jurisdiction. Yes, it does. And I'm going to teach you about
You
this,
ain't gonna
sir.
teach me nothing.
I'm not? Okay,
No,
are
you're
you
not.
too old to learn new tricks?
I hope that's not his dog.
I still am requesting a supervisor.
And one's
on
not
scene.
coming.
You're going to tell
What the dog doing? Just chilling. He's just chilling.
me I'm refused the right for a supervisor to come and take a formal report seriously?
Yes, because it's not a formal report, and this is not serious.
This
It's
is
not a criminal
serious,
act.
Not a formal report, not a criminal act.
No, sir, it
You
is not.
studied law yourself, correct? Did you take the bar, sir? Did you take
Did
the
you?
bar?
No.
Did you take the ball?
I didn't have to take the bar.
We did. Neither.
Yeah, and that's a shame because you enforce law that you know nothing about, equivalent to hiring a head chef who's never been in the kitchen in his life. We need criminal justice reform because you guys violate rights all the time. Misprison felon.
I would agree we need criminal justice reform. But even if we reformed it, this still wouldn't be a crime. Your RV got towed because it was on someone else's property.
Felonies. This is a conspiracy to deprive me of my rights. Because you don't know the law, ignorance is no excuse for not knowing the law. You all being sheriffs, you are solely bound to make
1 second. Wait, it's not muted yet. Hydrate. Mr. Blast says hello. He woke up from after his surgery, so that was just him. We were saying hi. Lily Lovestuff says, this is South Boston, not Mobejack. Either way, this is some Virginia activity, and that is why Northern Virginia remains superior. And then Tea with Goblins says, I was about to make a snide and rather classist comment about how only the finest legal scholars wear tie-dye before I remembered that my ex, who is a solicitor, routinely runs around in flower crowns and fairy outfits, so now I'm thinking that courtrooms would be much more cheerful if the lawyers were allowed to dress like stoned teenagers. H. Barrett says, honestly, if he entered the Ohio State primary, he'd be the most sane Republican candidate.
Make sure other officials are held to constitutional jurisdiction and law.
Hi, Oliver.
What is your video? Why don't you ask Franklin where my
What did he say?
I'll go.
Oh, he said put him in handcuffs. I don't. 2725. You say put arrest the subject.
Did you not see him refuse the officer because this is being recorded? Okay.
Ready?
You recorded it, yes, sir. And I'm not in agreement with you recording.
Put your hands behind your back.
Why am I being arrested?
You being under arrest.
Hey!
Okay?
What?
Is gets arrested on the bingo card?
I'm sorry. Why are you detaining me?
We'll get to that in a second.
Why are you detaining me, sir?
We'll get to that in just a second.
You're under arrest.
Why am I being arrested? I'm not impersonating a
Go
law.
ahead, let go of your phone. You can't have that in the back in the car. Go ahead, release your phone.
I'm not impersonating law enforcement officers.
You served that man a paper down there that you wrote and told him he was under arrest. That's impersonating a police officer.
I did not tell him he was under arrest. I said, stay right there. You're going to be placed under arrest.
Well, you can't do that.
Under arrest.
No, I did not tell him I was placing him under arrest. I did not
Dream
impersonate
Brush,
an
thanks
officer.
for
I did not
following.
offer any information.
Sir, is that
and this
dog
right
your-
here is witness intimidation.
Is that your dog?
And this is suppressing my rights. Yes, sir, that is my dog. I would like my sister to come pick up my dog, please.
Come on, right over here.
I'm telling you, sir, you guys are suppressing my free rights. I did not misimpersonate an officer. I did not impersonate an officer. This is putting my health
Have us put your
and
feet in the
safety
car.
at jeopardy.
Do they not buckle him in? That seems unsafe. Stone Corbell says, this feels like very trumped up charges, though. I don't think annoying the cop should be something you can be arrested for. I don't disagree. He did tell the guy he was going to be arrested, which is, but nah, I don't disagree. I think this is an overreaction. The cops just didn't want to deal with him anymore.
Where's the paperwork? He's
Book bag right there.
I hope that's not his puppo.
well, that's fine.
It is.
So what did he do over there?
Poor
He gave
dog.
this piece of paper right here. I told him he was under arrest.
Sounds like a plan.
Solved his problem.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I wanted somebody to go ahead and get from Franklin and see what exactly he was doing. If he owned the lots, I was charged with trespassing because he told us he wasn't going to leave.
John Cannon right there.
Oh, okay.
Who? John Cannon. Did y'all look at that bag?
Here, you want to go check it?
Hey, y'all go.
The rest is the cops talking. Why did he do this? I think he made a video shit-talking Schrodinger's cat, who's a YouTuber who, like, does anti-sovereign citizen content and anti-flat earther content, who passed away, and he made a video shit-talking Schrodinger's cat, which is a dick move, but, you know.
So I'm right now conducting an audit of the ability of Fox Theater to clean sidewalks. What they do is they dump a bucket of water where people sit, so that way people no longer sit there. Dump another bucket of water this way, get the sidewalk wet for no reason, but not coming out sweeping the trash in front of their own premises. So what I decided to do was clean off their own fucking mat with my own water. And bring it to the attention of this prick right here who called me an idiot the other day, that the behavior of their staff is completely unacceptable and unprofessional. And she's in on it too.
No, this isn't a public building, I don't think. I think he's just looking for attention. I don't know, though.
I am
this
live.
This was his video on Schrodinger's cat.
I was tickled pink when I heard Schrodinger's cat died recently.
Oh my god. Right off the bat, he's an asshole. Holy shit.
And I'm not gonna miss him by any means. But I'm gonna watch his video right now, live, with you guys, and give you guys a straight up review reaction. And this is gonna be good. Definitely gonna be good. I'm gonna stop the video at certain points. It is it appears to be just over 14 minutes, and this is his video on me.
I would agree it's fucked up the doing the water thing if it's an anti-homelessness measure. I don't disagree.
A sovereign citizen gets arrested for impersonating law enforcement. Now, I don't know much about this character, but he's calling me names. I have never once referred to myself on this channel or anywhere in life as a sovereign citizen.
Okay, but if it quacks like a duck and walks like a duck...
These people are on a terrorist watch list with their claimed organization, and several recordings of individuals who claim to be sovereign citizens have pulled out guns on law enforcement, and certain...
You gonna watch the video? Oh my god, does he not even show the video? He just plays the audio? Jesus Christ.
The law that I... Now, so Collie. Now, Collie...
Well, that guy's a dick. Anyway. Oh, this should go well.
I'm Trooper Robbins. The reason I'm stopping you is because your registration's expired.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the emergency and how can I help you?
I can't hear you.
There isn't an emergency, but you've committed a crime? If you ever have expired registration, you need to get that re-upped. And honestly, this is the thing too. A lot of cops, especially just for basic traffic stops, it helps if you're white, by the way, because a lot of cops are racist. But either way, if you just say to them, like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, officer, I forgot, or I was getting to that, I'm really, really sorry, or whatever, a lot of the times they'll just let you off with a warning. In my experience. But, like, doing this shit, it's not going to help your case. Morok says, don't think I've shared this, but in school I was a criminal justice major with a specialization in counterterrorism. One of my classes had 2 chapters on more citizens and another 2 on the less racist flavor of sovereign citizen. That sounds interesting. Yeah, but, like, there's, also, in fairness, the times I've done this were before I came out, so I'm assuming it would go worse now that I am, like, openly trans, and, like... I'd imagine there are a decent number of cops who aren't big fans of trans individuals. Anyway, what was the point I was trying to make? Oh, even if they don't give you a warning, sometimes they'll give you a ticket that's contingent on you getting it done. So they'll be like, here's your ticket. If you go to the court or the clerk and show in the next 2 weeks that you got your registration done, then the ticket will go away. Norlandia Owl says, any sovereign citizen with experience should get anxious about this perspective. A cop in window smashing distance. True.
What's the emergency?
You can get serious fines for being 6+ months with expired tags. Oh yeah, or with registration. Yeah, I did that once. One time, this was like years ago, but I went like almost a year with expired tabs. It was so bad. I never got pulled over. I was very lucky. It was very stupid. And I will never do that again. Don't do that.
I pulled you
That was a time where I was very broke and very stupid.
because your registration's expired.
Okay. So
It expired back in April.
Okay, so
Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please?
so there's no emergency and nothing I can help you with?
Can you speak up? I can't hear you.
Is there an emergency and is there something I can help you with, sir?
Ma'am, I need to see your license, registration, insurance, please.
All right, so one more time. Is there an emergency and is there something I can help you with?
It doesn't have to be an emergency. I stopped you for a reason.
Okay. I mean, you're recording, right?
I can't hear you.
You're recording?
I am recording.
Okay, just want to make sure I have this recorded as well.
Wait, Schrodinger's cat as a D&D monster? But it's like a cat person. Oh, God. What the fuck?
Your license, registration, insurance, please.
Hold on 1 second, sir.
It's an anime reference? Yeah, I don't get that.
Seriously? Wow.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Oh, is this another person who's gonna have, like, people on the phone to try and help her with the Sovereign Citizen script? Lou is, like, rubbing up against the microphone.
Alright, so this is my affidavit of status. Go ahead and read it.
Can I see it?
Yes.
So what is this for?
That is my affidavit of status. So you can go ahead and read it, or if you need to speak with your supervisor, you...
Morok says, that is Schrodinger from the anime Hellsing. It's not a great series unless you're a horny, edgy 14-year-old. You might like it then, Sume.
You can submit that to him too.
So, do you have a driver's license?
I'm jokingly being mean, by the way. Not for realsies.
Go ahead and read the affidavit of status, sir.
Alright, give me 1 minute, okay?
Okay, thank you. Babe.
Are you recording?
I got pulled over. Yes. Alright, so I'm here on in between Val Vista on the 60 heading east on Val Vista and or on the 60 heading east between Val Vista and Greenfield.
Did you go into a church parking lot or someone's private?
No, because I'm on a freeway.
Dude, you're supposed to put your emergency lights and go to a private area.
Yes, but yeah, I'm on the freeway and he was already Anyway, I'm recording right now, and I gave him my affidavit of status.
Okay, good.
And I let him know that I asked him if he was recording, and he said.
Bittergrin says, "Oh fuck, that's near my house." Always seems like it's near someone's house when I do these videos.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
There's a bug. What was it? It flew. It flew somewhere. Go get the bug, Lou.
I
Earn
rolled
your rent.
down my window only 2 inches. Yep. The doors are locked. And he pulled me over because my registration expired in April.
Ooh, and this is November. That's not good. According to the date on this, she says it expired in April, and this is November. Car seat in the back. We also heard a baby crying on the... We heard a baby crying on the phone, which makes me wonder if it's her husband and or boyfriend and or husband or boyfriend on the line, and that's her kid.
Right. When he comes back, yeah, when he comes back, if he asks any more questions. Okay.
And if you sign anything, just sign without prejudice.
Yeah.
Just sign it's detained or rights reserved.
Right.
Or under duress. You can just put under duress to be sufficient.
Okay. Because I was already going over, and then, hold on.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes?
That says nothing about you having a license.
What's that?
That says nothing about you having a driver's license.
Yeah, well, I don't operate in commerce.
I can't.
You don't need to be in commerce to require a driver's license. There are commercial driver's licenses, but that's a separate thing from a normal driver's license that you need to operate motor vehicles on public roadways.
Sir, I don't operate in commerce.
Ma'am, you are driving a motor vehicle in the state of Arizona. You need a driver's license.
This is my automobile, and I don't do it for commerce, sir.
Can you please step out for me?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Can you please step out for me?
Sir, I'm not gonna do that. I can provide you with my ID.
Okay, can I get your date of birth?
What's that?
Can I get your date of birth?
Do you want me...
Not answer any questions.
Do you want me to give you my ID?
You got a bingo? Post your bingo card, and then I'll look at it, and then someone said they'd gift a sub, I think, to the winner.
Do you have an ID?
I do have an ID.
Can I see it, please?
Yes. Hold on 1 second.
I did mention cringe streams. Nah, there's not really a set day. The only set day I have is Tuesday, which is when I do conspiracy theory debunking. Other than that, it's kind of just whatever I'm feeling that day, which I know is not super convenient. That's my fault. I really do need to get better at having a set schedule. But I don't have a set day. But they're all labeled Cringe Stream or Tinfoil Tuesday or Sovereign Citizens or whatever. Let's take a look at this bingo card real quick. I'm putting you on notice. Has a prior warrant. Who had a prior warrant? I'm not driving, I'm traveling. Are you standing under your oath? We did have that one. Hands cop of paper with fake laws. She did do that. I'm not driving, I'm traveling. Did she say that yet? Daddy Sume says, any day it was Quinge Day when Daddy's here. That's true. No, not operating in commerce is not close enough. Yeah, no. She has to actually say, I'm not driving, I'm traveling. It can't be an approximation. So not quite. Sorry. If they don't have bingo, you do? Alright, let me see your card. The center is a free space, by the way. What if I did an atheist cringe stream? That would be pretty fun, considering where I started on YouTube 10 years ago. Could watch some of my old stuff. That'd probably be pretty good. Let's take a look. I'm putting you on notice. Haven't broken law because there's no injured party. Hands paper. Like to speak to your sheriff supervisor. Somehow makes me feel bad for the police. Okay, yeah, that's a bingo. Jupiter August, you win bingo. So I know someone mentioned gifting a sub. I don't even know if you have one. You already have a sub, so I don't know if they wanted to gift it randomly or, like, write your name down or something. But you won! No, we're not counting the videos from Eric's video. Just gift it random. Alright, whoever said they'd gift a sub, gift it randomly, I guess, if you're still here.
And what was your name and your badge number, please?
What?
What was your name and your badge number?
My name is Trooper Robbins.
Trooper Robbins.
Badge 10266.
Badge 10266.
66.
Okay.
Is Butternips TOS now? That's a good question. Probably. I think even before I transitioned, it might have been TOS, but, like, if it was okay before, would it in retrospect be TOS? Because now I'm out as a trans woman, even though back then I wasn't? I don't know. Bittergrin, thanks for gifting a tier 1 sub. Creepy doll in the wall, thanks for 9 months, says Hannah. It's our sub baby. It's creepy. Alright, this baby's name is Atticus. Atticus Skeleton. No, Atticus Skellington. Atticus Skellington. His middle name is Spoopy.
Also, there should be a document in the folder that talks about the actual U.S. Code 18.
What's that?
There's a document in the car, in the folder,
even if the federal law doesn't, like, require driver's licenses. However, federal law and the Constitution allows states to make their own laws, and every state in the United States requires you to have a driver's license to operate on public roads with your automobile, motor vehicle, car, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. Same thing. Bittergrin, thanks for gifting a tier 1 sub.
It's in one of those plastic sheets.
Yeah, I have it.
So you might
It's
wanna
just
get
a
back.
traffic stop. Just say, yes, I'm sorry, officer.
Of a motor vehicle. I don't have a motor vehicle according to the definition.
He's being so patient.
Hold on.
These are not my words. And you might want to ask him for his indemnity insurance number as well.
Can I still see your ID, please?
Yes, sir. Hold on 1 second.
What is she doing? Can I show and eat these on stream? It's a cheese nips.
And sir, you do have an indemnity bond number, correct?
I can't hear you.
You do have an indemnity bond number.
I still can't hear you.
Indemnity?
You do have an indemnity bond number, is that correct?
Indemnity bond number? I
Yes.
do not know.
You don't have?
Ma'am, can I see your ID, please?
Hold on 1 second, sir. I have it with me, but I just need to show you something. Sir. Before, hold on.
Jesus Christ, how long is she gonna
No, sir.
do this?
Okay, give me 1 minute.
Okay, she gave over her ID.
Alright, so he took my passport card.
Okay.
And hold on, let me move the camera right there. So he's behind me, he went back to the car. He's checking on my US passport card. It's a brand new passport card, and it's my first time using that passport card, so we'll see what happens.
Oh god, is it not even a real ID? It's like a bullshit ID.
Questionnaire, should I go ahead and give him?
Yeah, you can give him that too.
Alright, so I'm gonna give him this public servant questionnaire.
Yeah.
Privacy Act of 19.
Oh yeah, that cop wants to fill out your goddamn worksheet.
1974. So I'm gonna have him fill this out. There you go.
He's not gonna fill. Why would he fill that out?
And
Okay, skip to part 2. I assume he comes back at some point.
any or every public servant before he or she can ask the citizen any question.
Doesn't matter, just give it to him.
Right here.
Alright, miss.
Yes, sir.
Here's your passport back.
Everything okay? Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Here are your documents back.
She's gonna get away with it, I can already tell. He just doesn't want to deal with this shit, so he's gonna let her get away with it.
Okay, so did I miss you a citation for no current registration, okay?
Okay, you know, he's giving her a citation. Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
So you have two different ways to take care of it. One way, you can take it to court and fight it. The court information.
Hold on 1 second, sir.
The court information is circled here at the bottom.
1 second, sir. Hold on. Let me just make sure I have everything back.
It looked like a real driver's license. So if it's a fake, it's a good fake.
Alright, so he's gonna give me a citation. I'm gonna give him a copy of my...
H. Baird says, I get it. Eventually the gas will run out in the squad car and she'll make a break for it. Lily Love Stuff says, multiple 10-minute long videos. What is this? Streaming Oron High Host Club on YouTube in 2008? All the anime jokes, guys. All the anime jokes.
My fee schedule notice.
Yep.
But
Moon Knight made an anime joke, but it was funny because he called Avatar The Last Airbender anime.
I need it back though.
Yes, just let him know.
Alright.
Go watch Moon Knight. The first episode was really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
This is for him. It's just for him to be aware of it.
Can I continue?
You need it back.
Sir, before you continue, could you fill this out for me, please?
I'm not filling that out.
Why?
I'd say it's anime inspired. I feel like it's a champagne thing, right? You can have sparkling wine, but it has to come from the Champagne region of France to be champagne. Avatar can be inspired by anime, but it wasn't made in Japan by Japanese creators, so I don't think that's anime.
No, ma'am. I'm not required to.
You are not required to. Okay,
Nope.
so he said he's not required to fill out this public servant questionnaire. And I would like to show you my fee schedule.
I'm not signing that.
No, you're not signing anything.
Nope.
I'm just showing you something.
Nope.
Alright, so I'm showing him the fee schedule and he doesn't want to see it. Alright, go ahead.
Well, just let him know. You don't want a contract with him either.
You have until January 5th to
Ooh,
contact
I don't want a
court.
contract with you on the
what is
bingo
this?
card.
It's a citation for no current registration.
Do I have to sign anything?
Nope, don't sign it.
Transformers was made in Japan, so therefore Transformers is anime? Yeah, kinda. I'd argue it is.
I'm serving it to you.
So wait, he's serving me
Because it was dubbed for America, right? I'd say that's anime.
a citation for not having a registration. So under U.S. Code 1831,
What was that?
Title 18, U.S. Code 31.
Okay, that's
the
federal.
definitions of motor
State law does not require me to have you sign it.
No, the animation studio was in Japan, but it's an American cartoon. Okay, so then I'd say no. I don't know what the actual accepted definition of anime is, and I don't really care. But for this discussion, I think it would have to be like the driving creative force of the show has to be Japanese. Like the writing, the production design, like in terms of the art design actually. The story, that kind of stuff has to be made from a Japanese perspective and made in Japan, preferably.
A civil ticket.
Okay, babe, I'm not signing anything on this one.
That's okay. We'll take care of it on the back end.
The Simpsons outsourced to Korea at 1.2. I don't know if they still do.
I gave my license, my badge and number.
Yeah, can I have a business card, please? Along with the citation.
What was that?
Can I please have a business card along with the citation?
My name and badge on the bottom here.
Right, do you have a business card?
I'm not with me, no.
You don't? Okay. Alright, so he doesn't have a business card.
Well, then he's not in full uniform then.
I don't know if that's true. They have to identify themselves. I don't think they're required to have business cards necessarily. I'm not positive, though.
Well, I'll take care of this in the court then.
Yep.
Cool.
Right.
You were always allowed to do that.
So take the citation?
Go ahead. It's fine.
Alright, so I am taking the citation from Officer Troop.
That wasn't an option for you. You had to.
Under duress. I'm gonna take this citation under duress.
Okay, take it. Just drop it.
What's that?
Everything you're doing is under duress and
That's as far as I can get to, ma'am.
All right, so sir,
Isn't that what the badge number is for, basically? Yes.
I'm taking this, just for the record, I'm taking this citation under duress and coercion.
That's fine.
Okay, great. Woo, good for you.
You're free to go. Just drive safe, all right?
Thank you. All right, so I'm free to go. I wonder what happened when he scanned the passport card. So anyway, he said here, I've been served.
Okay, good. Fantastic.
And I didn't have to sign anything.
We served them too, and we're gonna serve them even better.
Okay.
So don't worry about it.
All right, cool.
You're free to go. Congratulations.
You got a ticket. Congratulations. You got a ticket for the offense that you did. Yay, you did it. You wasted you and the cops' time and you still got a ticket. Hooray! She's so excited. Morog says, Rune Factory 5 is wild. They introduced mounts and mounted combat in this game. I've tamed sheep, cows, giant spiders, chickens, and mimics at this point. 2 of them are mountable, the cow and the mimic. I'm just sitting on a gold chest with a mouth and tongue. What kind of game is that? What? Stone Corbell says, we'll have it even better surfing with hookers and blackjack.
Okay.
Now we get to go after him in a lawsuit.
Is this an anime?
For deprivation of rights under color of law.
Yes.
All right. So,
SpongeBob is an anime.
How did I handle that? That's another lawsuit.
Badly.
That was wonderful, and yes, that is a lawsuit.
No, it's not. If you, I mean, you can file a lawsuit, you'll lose. It'll be thrown out. Tea with Goblin says, taking a home rapid antigen test to see if I can leave quarantine today. Wish me luck. Results in T minus 15 minutes. Good luck. It's like Harvest Moon, but with combat and monsters. Sounds like Stardew Valley. Nernadia Owl says, congratulations, you got the same results after a 5 times the duration. True? Lily Love Stuff says, congratulations. Seriously, what's the name of the game?
Congratulations.
You might want to check it out. I like farming games and stuff.
Congratulations.
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 Oh, duh, you already said that. Jesus Christ. Rune Factory. I'm an idiot.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
It's on Switch?
Congratulations. Thank you all.
Rune Factory 5. Do I need to play 4 to get 5? Or is it like each game is its own thing? Obviously, I can't play the earlier ones if they're not on Switch, but you know. Okay. So it's like farming. Yeah, I like farming. Is it like a resource, like, management as well, or what? There are references to 4, but otherwise independent? Okay. But you have to play 3 to get 4. Okay, I'll just play 5 then. Well, I will check it out.
Okay, cool. So.
Well done. Bravo.
All right, thank you. Yeah, when I get home, I need to organize my binder because it's all over the place. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. Here you go. I'm gonna roll up my window. There you go, and the trooper is over there. Should I wait for him to leave or should I leave now?
No, he said you're free to go. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, but I'm on the freeway.
As soon as you're safe.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
To go, get going. Well,
like, she assumed she nailed it. It's wild.
That was perfect.
All right. Okay, so I'm moving now. I'm back on the freeway. Awesome. All right, then. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in court. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Good luck with that. I save your channel, so if there's updates, I'll let you know. Alright, I have to urinate. So I'll be right back. In the meantime, enjoy Chris yelling at clouds or whatever he does.
Same day, different hour.
I want to make sure the volume's fine.
When we went through this bullshit with NASA back in '69 and their mission stopped at 72, they were traveling at 25,000 miles per hour in space to get to the moon, which seems pretty hard to believe because it doesn't exist. We live on a flat land here and covered with a dome, and everything up there is nothing but a planetarium, shall we say. So if you could see it with your telescope, but you can't land on it. Okay, but back to what I was talking about here. You know, the one thing I find amazing is they have all these launch rockets that can just power out of the gravitational pull of Earth, go through the Van Allen belts, which is deadly, by the way, break away from the gravitational pull from Earth, you know, which is amazing, you know, but yet they still survive, no problems, and then they come back in. But my question is, how do they stop when they get to the destination and they want to go to? Because at 25,000 miles, that's a lot of speed. I'm looking at some other things here that, you know, the pictures of Jupiter and Saturn, you know, and because I know some people will say, oh, the gravitational pull of the moon is only a quarter of Earth, blah, 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 and all this other nonsense. Bullshit! Okay? You can't stop in space if there was space that existed. What are you going to stop with? Rockets that don't work in a vacuum? How can you stop? You would crash land into this rock at the speed that you're traveling at and vaporize. What about... Okay, let's put away the moon.
Rockets work in space, Chris. They use their, like, retro rockets to slow themselves down. I think they normally get into, like, an orbit around the moon, and then once they're in orbit, they get in the lander and then de-orbit from the lander, which also involves decelerating, basically.
Moon.
Out of orbit.
Let's take Saturn or Jupiter, one of the gas planets that has this enormous amount of gravity with many other satellites that are surrounding it. And you're going to, and not only that, some of these probes that were on these ships, apparently I think they were traveling at like millions of miles per hour. Some stupid, forget about the number. Let's just still work with 25,000 miles per hour. Okay, and you're going to stop at what speed, at what rate, and where are you going to actually slow this ship down, this probe, shall we say, where it's not going to make contact with Saturn with that gravitational pull?
Chris, orbital mechanics and the mechanics of, like, getting things to other astronomical bodies is a whole area of science. People study this. Just because you don't know it doesn't mean no one does.
You can't possibly ever...
This video's almost done, by the way. I picked a short.
No, because we haven't dug down and we know nothing about gravity when it comes down to a gas planet, which I never understood that. I questioned that when I was in high school. I never understood how something that has gas in it can actually have gravity. And there's nothing...
Gas has mass. What? Gravity is predicated upon mass-bending space-time, which then acts as a force pulling things towards each other. Gas has mass.
Like a core or anything.
H. Baird says, using the period of the moons around Saturn, you can calculate the mass. I took the pictures to do it myself in college. It's not hard.
Is it the size of Earth? And it's just all gas? It just never made any sense to me. I questioned it.
Good job, captions.
High school. Then I didn't become a flat earther until, you know, many years ago. But still, it never really made any sense to me in high school with these gas planets. But I mean, think about it. Think. And wake the fuck up. I got something else to say. Well, I'll put that out tomorrow. That's another video. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for viewing my videos and let me be a part of your life.
Oh, Chris. Doing great. Anyone who doesn't watch my conspiracy streams, you should, because I watch people like that who are crazy. What is this?
Hello, members of law enforcement. I want to play a game. For too long in what could barely be called your lives, you have made a living off the suffering of those that you've sworn to protect. While most
Oh boy, this guy thinks he's real badass.
you may think of yourselves as heroes, I call you unworthy of the body you possess, the trust that you've been given. Now we will see if you are willing to look inward instead of casting blame on those around you. And for those of you just starting in this career path, how do you want the people you're supposed to be serving to feel when in your presence? Good or bad? The choice is yours. Let the game begin.
Well, that's concerning. Is this a cringe stream now? Unintentionally, yeah. Oh, boy.
You're creating privacy?
I'm asking you to have a sense of decency.
Okay, well, I'm asking you to have a sense of...
Yeah, I don't know why.
Hello.
How are you? Do me a favor, stand over here, please.
I'm walking down the sidewalk.
Okay, we have a victim being photographed here. She does not want to be recorded.
Okay, so is that visible from the public sidewalk?
I'm asking you to move over here, please. You can film over there. I don't have a problem with that. We have a victim who is being photographed here for crime scene purposes.
You
does
have...
not want to be photographed.
Okay, you're creating your privacy. You're creating your privacy.
Okay. That's great. How would you like somebody ran you over and somebody videotaped
your opinion, my opinion.
So, this woman who's over there is being photographed because presumably some sort of crime has been perpetrated against her, and this guy is now trying to film her on what could be one of, if not the most traumatic days of her life. Awesome. Real cool dude. What an ass.
We're not talking about that. The law. I'm on the public sidewalk.
Yes, you are.
You're creating privacy.
I'm asking you to have a sense of decency.
Okay, well, I'm asking you to have a sense of the law
Decency?
and decency.
A sense of decency?
Yeah. Okay. Well, shit, and the sun is too hot, so...
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
This guy's a prick.
Your phone cooled down?
What's your name and badge number?
Winograd 36819.
Thank you.
What's your name, sir?
So, are you...
What's your name? That's kind of rude to have me introduce myself.
Again,
and not
with the
introduce
opinion.
Yourself.
Opinion's not your job. Okay?
It's called common courtesy.
Yeah, that's not your job either.
Okay.
Your job is law enforcement.
Yeah.
Did you realize that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
For the past 25
so
years.
what law are you enforcing right now?
I'm not enforcing any laws. I'm just asking you to have a sense of decency.
Exactly. Not your job.
He's literally asking you to not be an asshole. That's it. There's someone who's going through some sort of private thing right now, trying to, again, I don't want to I'm not going to talk about it, but something is happening that is clearly, she wants private. They're taking evidence for some alleged crime, and this guy is just intentionally being an asshole. This has nothing to do with police misconduct. This has nothing to do with, like, making the police accountable. This is a power trip for this absolute piece of crap. This is ridiculous.
Job. Period.
As a
not
human
your
being.
job.
Am I a human being?
Not your job.
Am I a human being?
Not your job.
Are you a human being?
Well, I don't know. But
oh, this guy's weird. Lily Love Stuff says this person was probably assaulted and he put porn music over it and is filming when it happened, then uploaded it to the internet. Yeah.
Anyway, the real deal.
Oh, wait. Is that an opinion?
She got hit by a car? Okay. That's better than I was thinking.
So what we're talking about here is this...
Answer the question.
So
is
this
it an opinion?
Tea with Goblin says, woo, yeah, I still have the spicy lung. No pants for me today. Sorry.
wonder how you'd like it if you were struck by a car and somebody videoed you.
I'd be fine with that.
You'd be fine with it?
I would.
Okay. Well, you're a better person than most people.
I don't understand what the issue is that people have with that. I'd like all the documentation from every angle I could possibly get if I was in an accident.
Okay.
You being a rando is not
And the purpose
documentation.
of this is what? Documenting
The
what?
purpose of this is you
Get your finger
and
out
your
of my
behavior. Your face is like 3 feet from my finger.
Your finger was within 1.5 feet of my face.
Okay, 1.5 feet. Is that too close?
Yeah, that is.
Okay. So you could step back.
Yep, so could you.
Yeah, but I'm just here.
I'm here protecting a possible scene.
Okay. This right here?
No, that right there.
Oh, okay.
We've already had this discussion.
So you're protecting it from the line of sight from a public space?
Yeah, because this
Okay.
young lady does not want to be videoed.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Well, then do your best to make that happen without violating people's rights.
Okay. I will certainly do that.
Okay. I'm on your side, man.
You're not! Fuck off!
Okay.
Tape. That's helpful.
Yep.
Wasteful, but helpful.
Yeah, it's tragic that we
you-
have to go that route.
Do you generally reuse that stuff? Or just throw it away?
Why, you're about to give me an opinion? Isn't wasteful an opinion?
I can have all the opinions I want.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not denying you that. Not at all.
Level 231, 125 west pastime, signs reporting visible flight station and the X.
Hopefully nobody steals your bicycle.
You seem to be full of all kinds of doomsaying.
Are you from Tucson?
A little bit negative.
Are you from Tucson?
It's kind of interesting that I don't really believe you when you say that you hope no one steals my bike. It's a funny thing for...
Why is that funny?
Oh, I don't know, just because you're sort of like a law enforcement officer and you're...
Interesting. What just happened? Did they put up a...
kind of being sarcastic about someone committing a crime. You're not.
Oh, no. Okay, he put an effect on. Okay.
So you're just randomly sharing that you genuinely hope that no one steals my bike.
Well, it is unsecured, and over the course of the past 25 or so years, there have been multiple thefts in this area.
Sure.
Including bicycles.
Yeah. I don't know
Sounds
why
like two
I feel
Elder
pretty
Scrolls
safe with my bike being
Oblivion
within like
NPCs.
40 feet of 3 police vehicles and 12 officers or whatever, but
12?
okay.
Where do you see 12 officers?
That was a guess.
That was a guess?
Yeah.
Let's see. There's 1, 2 officers.
So you're just gonna keep going with this?
Looks like Alex Jones is facing $25,000 a day fine until he complies with his deposition that he's been avoiding.
Petty little shit.
Not petty. You want to play
You
word
are
games?
petty.
We'll play
You
word
are
games.
petty. That's
You
kind
wanna
of
play
like
word games? We'll play word games.
what I would hope for is professionalism
This
instead
is
of petty.
professionalism. This is
Oh,
the
I love
epitome
it.
of professionalism.
Love it. Yes.
Excuse me. Yes, sir. Hi. I'm sorry, say that again? Oh, okay. Should I be...
Oh boy. Okay, so it's escalating. So it's 25,000 the first day. The second day is 50,000. Third day is 75,000. So if he testifies on the fourth day, it will be 25 plus 50 plus 75, so 150,000. So the longer he waits, the more the fee is, the fine. Lily Lovestuff says he faked being sick last week and had an affidavit signed by a holistic COVID-denying yoga doctor and is already $50 million in debt.
Concerned about that icon?
I haven't heard about the debt thing, but he's fucked, which is good. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. Literally.
The one that I described. Looks like
I don't
one
think
chain
someone would have
links.
sued a better
Sounds
guy,
right.
better person for this, because a better person wouldn't
Okay.
have done what he did.
Yeah, I don't recall having seen that one. Alright, that's all I needed. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. I apologize for that. Where were we?
Man, this guy's just an ass. This is creepy. The thumbnail for this one was incredibly creepy.
Mackenzie? Arnold? B. Arnold. Am I being detained? No, I'm free to go. I'm free to continue protesting also. Absolutely, it's a free country. I'm glad you know that. Make sure you recognize that when you try to charge me with disorderly conduct because you don't like the content of my free speech.
Why are you being nasty?
Because I don't like it when cops try and tell me what is and is not allowed on a political sign.
We didn't do that. We told
This
you.
guy did. He said that my free speech could be considered disorderly because someone got offended and has thin skin. I'm sorry, but every person on Facebook named Karen doesn't determine my free speech rights. I mean, seriously.
Lily Love Stuff says, the Knowledge Fight podcast has episodes where you can listen to the court situation and then the lawyers handling it interview with them. 3.5 hour long episode today. Would highly recommend. Yeah, I gotta catch up with that.
I mean, I don't. I am a nasty.
See your colleague.
Okay, so it's not live stream or anything like that then, you just video recording?
It's not live stream, I don't know. It might be live streaming. What's the difference?
No, I just wanted to know.
Indemnities, and it makes it so that we are less likely to get in an altercation or have an incident on our records.
Okay.
Because if someone sees them, someone who looks like they might be filming them, they tend to get.
Well, that's interesting, and it could also work in numerous ways. I mean, somebody might have a problem with the staff here, see me walking around with a sticker on my chest, and take it out on me, thinking that I work here, not understand.
Fucking gross.
Are you talking to me? I can't hear you. What are you recording? Everything, anything, everything. Why not?
Or shall I pay by debit?
Glenn really likes to bother people at the post office. You ever notice that?
Photographs to news advertisement commercial. It says it's allowed. It says it's allowed. Doesn't say you can't do it.
Hey, I'm trying to drop these off. I don't know how this works.
Is he in prison? I think he's in jail awaiting trial or something.
No need. Okay. Yeah, they're right there. Fine.
What is he doing? This is Glenn Serio. He likes attention, so he goes into public places and films people uncomfortably and heavy breathes on everyone. And then when they tell him politely, hey, can you not do that? He gets belligerent, and then he waits for the cops to show up, because again, he likes attention, even if it's negative attention. He's in jail now. He's awaiting trial.
Right here, the door. That door right there. That drop off.
Yes.
Oh, right. Oh. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm good. How you doing?
I don't like being photographed.
You don't like being photographed?
No, I don't like video, and I don't like being photographed.
God, that sucks, huh?
So you don't have anybody, you can't call the cops or anything, it's against you.
Get the army behind you.
Night, Mr. Blast. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Speedy recovery from the surgery. I'm sure we'll come see you soon when we can.
What's that?
So put the shit down.
Or what? Or what? What are my choices?
Are you doing an audit right now? Is that what you're doing?
You know, honestly, I'm just taking some pictures.
You know the regulations on taking pictures in a post office?
What is it?
So, in order to take pictures in a post office, you're allowed to do it as long as you have written consent from the postmaster, as long as it doesn't disrupt postal operations.
That's incorrect.
Oh, is it incorrect? I mean,
Yeah, you're absolutely wrong. You should probably read poster 7 over there on the wall.
You should probably get a life is what you should do.
What's that?
You said you should probably get a life is what you should do.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, you
You
should.
have nothing to do but walk around in stupid shoes.
Hey, you know what? You look like you need a couple balls of Rogaine, but hey, I'm not saying nothing.
Dude, you need to lose a few pounds.
I'd rather be overweight and have some hair than have no hair. Oh, thank you. Cam back.
About their day.
Read poster 7. Rules and regulations governing the post office. Subsection.
So
Photographs
you're
for
just-
news
you're
purposes
just
and
here-
advertisement.
Just because you're bored?
That's not what I said, but.
Well, I mean, is there an issue? Is there something going on here that you felt
No.
so you're bored?
No, I'm just
And
taking
you
pictures.
need to feel important?
Absolutely
minute?
not.
And record people?
If that's what you want to believe.
It's
you know.
100% what I believe.
Well, you can believe anything you
I-
want. You're
I-
entitled to your own opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Right.
We're in America, free country.
Thank
So you can
for
believe
pointing that
anything
out.
you want.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yep.
Thanks. It's a good thing. So, again, you're just here because you're bored.
No.
Then what-
I think I've already answered your question several
No, you
times.
didn't. You said I'm here to record people.
No, I said I'm here to take pictures.
So
I
then
didn't
why
say
are you
anything about
recording?
people. What?
Then why are you recording?
What do you think video is? Pictures.
No, a video is a video.
No.
Pictures are pictures.
A video is a bunch of pictures put together. Look it up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're one of those guys.
Uh-huh.
Great. Good times. So, you just are bored and say, hey, I'm going to go to the post office and record people.
You're repeating the same thing like a
Because
broken
you've
record.
repeated
It's like a
yourself.
broken
It's-
record.
You haven't
You
established
said
why
the
you're
same.
doing it.
You told
So
me I
what's
can't do
What's
it.
the purpose?
I don't need to explain that to you. I'm not here to inform you on why I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you been asked to leave by the postal workers?
Absolutely not.
They haven't asked you to leave?
Nope.
Okay. And you haven't been asked.
Talk,
What's
buddy.
outside? Come on.
You're all talk.
Put the camera down.
You're all
Oh
talk.
God, is he gonna fucking
You're gonna
fight
call
him?
the cops. They hit you.
No. No, go ahead.
You're gonna call the cops.
Go ahead and hit me. You said you want to do hand-to-hand
You're
combat.
gonna call the cops.
I'm right here. Come on.
Call the cops.
Come on.
Call the cops.
Look. Asians do a lot for this country, all right? Don't call her a communist
Don't tell
about
me
being
what
in
to
China,
do.
okay?
Don't ever tell me what to do.
Okay.
Don't ever tell me
right
what
now.
to do in
Did
my
he call
country.
someone a communist because she was Asian? Holy shit, Glenn's racist.
Okay.
Don't ever tell me what to do in my country.
Why are you backing up? You scared?
Step back.
You scared? I'm not. It's a free
Okay.
country.
Dr. Gamble says, you know, for all these folk reasons these folk list about others taking our First Amendment rights, they never consider that shit. This with their auditing might be a reason why.
Right? You told me what not to do anything in your
That's
country. Okay, cool.
That's right.
Look, I knew you were scared. It's cool.
Scared of you? You're just a little guy. 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 Yeah. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy.
You don't got my permission.
Can he need to come money so I can stay?
Yeah, I just need the contact information for the postmaster.
This guy's such an ass. I'm glad he's in jail. Holy shit. Yeah, he hasn't posted in 2 months, because, I don't know if there's any updates. I guess we should see. Glenn Saria.
Hey, we are here with Uncle Artie and Chili Wombat Combat with an update from the King County Courthouse.
Yeah, this is Chili Wombat with Uncle Artie, and I've got my Constitutional Scholar headphones on. So we're here for the revocation of the deferred prosecution on Glenn's case from Bellevue.
Wait, he got a deferred prosecution and it's being revoked? Why?
where he got pepper sprayed at the at the riots and protests a couple of years ago.
I can't see.
And it got continued again because they're going to wait for the outcome of the trial from the arrest at Mukilteo police station. So that trial starts June 1st.
Gotcha. So he had a previous withheld prosecution that is now coming up because he got arrested recently for the other thing, and now they're having a hearing in order to redo that prosecution.
So this got continued until June 6th. Is that right, Teller? So nothing's going to happen on this until June 6th. And then I guess if he's guilty on the Mukilteo police station arrests, I think that was trespass they got charged with eventually. So if he's guilty on that, they'll revoke the deferred prosecution on this, and he'll go to trial for the Bellevue case, which was obstruction of justice or disorderly. I think obstruction.
Yeah, what about the one where he got arrested for, you can hear that, pulling his finger like that at the officer?
That has not been charged, so he was arrested for that. No charges have been filed for that. That was, I think, January 14 out at the parking garage at Mukilteo. So he was arrested for that, but no charges have been filed. So the charge he was arrested, that was a Class C felony. They do have 3 years to charge a Class C felony. If he ends up getting charged with a misdemeanor instead, they've got a year to charge for that. So my guess, this is just speculation, based on my constitutional law headphones.
Oh, you mean constitutional headphones, constitutional rights?
That I don't think he'll get charged with felony harassment for that, but that's just my uninformed guess.
I do have some documents to post that I received about that, with some correspondence that were admitted into evidence between the two attorneys where they were trying to work out a plea deal for the Mukilteo, and Glenn was not willing to sign a plea deal on those Mukilteo cases. And the January 14th case was discussed, and it doesn't sound like they are going forward.
Excuse me, I got to go follow I got to go fraud at somebody.
Thank you, everybody.
So this is Chili Wombat signing out, and we'll see you in court on Friday, April 1st, and we'll see if Glenn's there in Everett. Bye.
Glenn. Alright. I think I'm done for the day. Let's see who we're gonna raid.
I'm gonna start untying us from the mast.
It's Jack.
For a nationwide campaign by you
Elden Ring.
to demand by law.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the conservatives' favorite game. Everybody I don't like is a pedophile. Woo!
All right. Have a good night, everyone. I will be back. And I'll see you then. Alright. Just waiting for the timer to go down. Enjoy your various travels, okay? I do not understand. I do not stand under. Have a good night.